Yo, this is Conan. You're listening to World of Wrestling Podcast with Tax and Rich. Boom.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the World of Wrestling Podcast. My name is Rich, and as always, I'm joined by my good buddy, Tax Williams. How you doing?
I'm the Crown Prince, Tax Williams.
The Crown Prince, is that your new gimmick for today? For this particular show?
Oh, yeah.
So today, we are doing WWE's Super ShowDown from Saudi Arabia. But before we get started, you've had an interesting few days.
I've returned to the wrestling ring.
We literally haven't spoken about it, just to make sure we capture this on the pod. So how did it go?
Well, I left Canterbury at 11:30 and I arrived in Birmingham at just after 5 o'clock due to the M25 being a pain in the arse.
Just about right, yeah.
But
what should be like a 3-hour journey. So 6 hours.
Yep, perfect.
Perfect.
So I got there, got my gear on. Obviously, for the first time in my wrestling career, I went shirtless.
Well played.
Yeah.
Props.
Cheers, MFH Fitness, for making me look less of a melted pudding.
The one thing I said to you during the week, so like the reasons I can't be a pro wrestler: A, taking my shirt off in public, B, wearing spandex. So well done. Like, I fully appreciate there's like that boundary you need to get past, you know?
Went straight in. My original plans had changed, so I decided that I wanted to be the first person to be eliminated.
Okay.
So obviously I did all my pomp and law, and then spent most of the Battle Royal going back to commentary, and then trying to get back in the ring, get back in the Rumble, and get eliminated again.
Oh, really?
Absolutely brilliant.
Amazing.
Which is now what I'm going to do now in every single Rumble I enter. If I'm eliminated, I'm not eliminated until the very, very end.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Doing the swimming thing on the rope with the referee pulling my legs back out of the ring trying to get in.
How did that conversation with the booker go, that you wanted to do this? Or did he suggest it to you? Or
I basically said, you need to interact with the fans. I was like, this is how I'm going to do it.
Oh, amazing.
But
cool,
in fairness, you know, Wrestling 4 was the promotion that I was working for on Friday, and we raised over £1,000 for Click Sergeant, which deals with sort of providing support and finance to young people with cancer. It's a phenomenal charity. Fair play to the Elliot Jordan Experience, who is essentially my doppelganger, or I'm his doppelganger, because throughout the entire pre-show meeting, it's a case of, and Elliot Jordan, no, where's Elliot?
Okay, cool.
2K, who he was wrestling, basically grabbed the microphone, again, complete shoot, grabbed the charity bucket and said, if you pay £1, you can chop Elliot Jordan. Made over 50 quid there and then in the crowd.
Perfect. That's
absolutely rammed, standing room only.
I saw a couple of photos like from your perspective that you uploaded. It looked great, man. It looked like a really fun indie British atmosphere. You know?
Really, really fun show. Pun intended. The unofficial fake tag team champions they claim to be toy belts. They're real toy belts. Inducted themselves into the Hall of Fame.
Oh, nice. Excellent.
And again, the promoter did not know this was happening, so it's even more fun.
Did this get recorded, this show?
Yeah, it's all going to be on Turnbuckle TV with my commentary of my new commentary buddy, Sonny G.
Perfect.
Brilliant chemistry. Great. Again, working with someone on commentary who I didn't know was a really nice test, but we had a good time. I taught Sonny the importance of commentating on the raffle.
It's the best bit about Brit Wrestling, isn't it?
16 prizes is too many for a raffle, though, at Brit Wrest.
If you watch this, have you never been part of a raffle at a British independent show? Just go to any All-Star show, like any British independent show, and take part in the raffle. It's the best bit.
Even though it was getting to the main event, I think poor Sonny realised what he was letting himself in for commentating me when past the camera walked a chap with a Hulk Hogan t-shirt, and I said, oh, there's a Hulk Hogan fan. Must be a racist.
Cool. So I look forward to seeing it, man.
But yeah, so no, it's really good. But, whilst I was wrestling in Birmingham, Halzone really on Friday, WWE were in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia.
That connection, that link was fucking amazing. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
No professionals.
So professional. Right, so as you said, we are doing the WWE Saudi show, the Super ShowDown.
Amazingly, we didn't get to call it the Greatest Royal Rumble or the Crown Jewel. We decided, and in the entire build-up up to this show, WWE, I don't think mentioned the country once.
Oh, okay.
Just
nice.
On Friday at Super ShowDown, and occasionally Super ShowDown.
Oh, for God's sake, yeah. So the WWE Super ShowDown, or how they've been presenting it, is WWE Super ShowDown, because the ShowDown is one word, but S and D is ShowDown. Have both got capitals. You're like, oh, the grammar Nazi in me is getting angry because that's just the worst ever.
The person who created that graphic is the same person who created the 24/7 title.
Oh, it's just terrible. Like the worst thing to start. Just taking it ShowDown. So I'm now calling this, because the D shouldn't be a capital, right? So this is WWE SS. So I'm now calling it.
That would never trend worldwide #1 on Twitter.
Hulk Hogan loves it, to be fair. So it's all good, right? And so I thought, as we were talking about doing the show we're actually going to do next week now, which is going to be the Crockett Cup from the NWA, which I'm really looking forward to doing next week. But I saw all the shit coming through from this show on social media. I didn't watch it in the first place. Like, fuck watching this bollocks. I was actually kind of protest not watching it because I completely disagree with the whole Saudi thing. But, well, completely. There's the discussion to be had about this. But I saw it. I was like, we have to do it, don't we? Like, we have to do this show.
The thing where I saw the junk hammer by Goldberg, because it certainly wasn't a jackhammer. As soon as I saw that and him spike Taker, I was like, this is for me. This is definitely for me.
So I started thinking about how we could start the pod. And like, we should really look at this as like a wrestling show, right? And so we shouldn't really mention consulates, human rights, blood money, journalists, xenophobia, sexual equality, political murder, you know, those sorts of things. We shouldn't mention those.
So it's really good that one of those things you mentioned, just I posted that we're live on Twitter. I went, we're live, post a link, and I wrote hashtag blood money.
I mean...
Okay, now I'm going to be very unpopular during a lot of this podcast. So again, I am going to be playing the devil's advocate role for a lot of this because... Well, first of all, I think we're going to fall out about some of these opinions, so it's going to be good for good audio, good video.
It'll be fine.
Okay, but take away all of the shit that surrounds the human rights issues of going to
going
to
sure.
Saudi
That's what
Arabia.
I'm saying. We shouldn't talk about all those horrific things.
But we will, because it's good for
I've already mentioned most of it. So it's like...
The layout of the show and seeing the young people, the young kids really, really into this show, being really, really excited by it.
Yeah.
I sit there and think to myself, because your history of your country and your human rights have not evolved with the rest of the world, you shouldn't be punished. So you should be able to watch low-level, low-rate wrestling. Basically, the main event for this show was fucking Brit Rest. The two veterans who won't let go, wrestling in the back of a fucking supermarket, still going... So can you still get me up? Can you still lift me up? Yeah, brother, I can lift you up. Why are we speaking in American accents? We're from fucking Croydon.
I totally get that. Yeah, it's the whole principle of like spreading something like pro wrestling WWE into another area. Like, I'm okay with. The problem is the way it gets so much attention because of the money they receive from it. Almost, it's booked as like a separate thing, almost like an iconic event. Like, they're constantly going on about how this is on the caliber of WrestleMania and stuff.
Better.
Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous.
Main event was better here than it was Real Mania.
Yeah, I know. It's terrible. Well, when they keep mentioning WrestleMania, my first thought every time is, so 7 hours? Because I don't want to watch 7 hours again.
Well, with the pre-show, you were close.
Yeah, pretty much. It was, what, about 5 hours?
5
the pre-show?
hours, yeah.
So 4 hours, just under 4 hours for the main card.
That's because Goldberg and Taker couldn't stretch their 25-minute epic they were supposed to.
Fucking hell, they couldn't. So, I mean... So we've got WWE's Super House Show, ShowDown, 2019, live from Jeddah in Saudi Arabia.
Work light, boys.
The first thing I came to conclusion was, not Jeddah, like the VW. Because I thought they kept saying, because of dumb American accents, you know.
Hello, our American listeners.
How you doing? Nice to see you. So, I mean, pre-show, did you watch any of it?
I saw highlights of Usos and the Revival.
Okay,
at this stage, I was like, why just put this on the main card? Actually, no, don't put this on the main card. Book this. Oh, no, sorry. I was going to say book this. I know what's going to happen. For the next 7 weeks, it's going to be the same fucking thing on Raw, SmackDown, and Stomping Ground, where it seems that for the entire commentary, when they're trying to promote their other event, Vince McMahon's learnt the phrase "kick ass and take names,"
right?
Because they said that about 50 times throughout this whole bloody broadcast.
Oh, I didn't notice, but okay, if you say so.
No.
I was trying to block out most of the commentary, to be honest. I find Michael Cole's voice incredibly annoying. After not experiencing WWE for a while, because I just haven't watched any, you come back to and you're like, oh, why won't you shut the fuck up?
Why can't you? Well, I was going to say, why don't you hire Kevin Kelly? No, don't. Leave him be. Leave him to be do the good stuff.
You know how we were talking about the whole WCW comparison to like the 2000, 2001 WCW and WWE now?
Yeah.
Right. So WCW had Bobby Heenan employed.
Yeah.
They didn't fucking use him. WWE have Mauro Ranallo. And they don't use him on like the big shows. They use him for NXT. You're like, he makes NXT amazing.
Without him, NXT would be pointless.
If he was calling this shit, like, it would be reasonable.
Goldberg dropping Taker. Mamma mia!
Exactly.
Can I go on Brock's jet home?
But he's so good at putting stuff over.
Yeah.
Like, why? Just this whole bullshit bullying scenario they had before. You know what I mean? With JBL and Mauro and all that sort of crap that kind of came out. Like, it's just so dumb to me. But anyway.
Well, then again, I suppose what also helps is for Ronaldo, he doesn't have to have lines fed to him because, again, in the main event, we had Michael Cole about 4 times going, he is easily the best, like, pure striker. I really can't get over he's the best pure striker. All right, Vince, we fucking get it.
Yeah.
You love The Undertaker, and he's not the best pure striker because Ali Black's kicking around at home.
There's times during this show when Michael Cole is talking and you can almost hear Vince McMahon in his head, like speaking through Michael Cole. You know,
you can hear a slight change in his voice sometimes. It goes, "Here's the best pure striker."
Yeah,
what you fucking wanted.
Yeah, exactly, absolutely, man. So I mean, the pre-show is kind of crap. I'm going to be honest.
Well, look who's on your panel.
I mean, how does David Otunga still have a job?
Well, I think he flew to Saudi to avoid the divorce settlement with Jennifer Hudson.
This was blatantly in Connecticut, by the way, but I know what you're getting at. Like, that's
why he's there. He's hiding. Oh, can you come to this divorce meeting? Oh, I'm in Jeddah. Are you sure?
Dude, the state of this pre-show, they've got a desk, right? So what's the girl's name? Is it Charlie Caruso?
I think you'll find it's, Charlie Caruso.
Okay. So Charlie Caruso is on the desk that they're filming from. David Otunga's on the desk with his laptop and his suit that doesn't fucking fit him, right? Then there's like a little gap, and a dip down, and then Beth Phoenix has to be on this side by herself on like a separate podium.
That's basically like, Charlie, you're pretty little. Beth, you're pretty big.
This is the WWE, dude. They've got so much money. They can't go out and buy a fucking desk that all 3 of them could fit on.
Well, you know, they can afford it now.
They definitely can afford it now. They made billions on this fucking show. So whatever. But
in fairness, Charlie Caruso, we haven't mentioned her before on pods. She's actually very good.
She's not bad.
From a presenter role, I think.
I've barely seen her work before. This is probably one of the first things I've ever sat through and actually watched. I didn't watch the whole pre-show. I was just that 10-second skip button was coming in handy throughout the vast majority of this show.
But she's very good. Beth Phoenix now on commentary on NXT, doing a good job replacing Percy Watson, who I believe has gone off to do acting.
Dude, come on. No, I'm not having that.
I didn't say she's good. I said she's doing a good job replacing Percy Watson.
Her voice is so annoying. Like, I love Beth Phoenix as a wrestler, right? But she's not a commentator. Anyone who has this infliction where they go up all the time, it's just like, oh, stop fucking talking. It drives me fucking crazy.
Things I'm going to do on commentary on the next show.
She has this weird inflection, where it's like Canadian kind of like, every time she talks. Basically, it's like a bike revving.
Crazy frog.
It really is. Like, Otunga's fucking dumb as shit, but at least he's got a tone of voice that you can stomach, you know?
Monotone.
Exactly.
Inoffensive, like Radio 4 shipping broadcasts.
Yeah, for sure. But Charlie Caruso's fine. Yeah, she's a good job presenting. She seems excited. Like, tonally, her voice is easy to listen to. You know, she's not bad to look at either. That doesn't hurt the product, you know? I guess same with Otunga if you're a female fan or like a gay fan or whatever, you know? Like, he's a good-looking dude.
Yeah, he does all right.
Shame he can't fucking talk or say anything of any worth of any analysis.
Well,
you know?
Good thing he was great in the... Oh, wait.
So, they're in a shitty-looking studio, probably in Connecticut somewhere. Beth isn't allowed to be at the main table, as we've said.
Well, it is Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, they eventually... Yeah, exactly. They eventually cut to Graves, Cole, and Renee. They're looking bored as fuck at ringside. And there's literally a 5-second delay where it cuts to them, and they're going, oh, we're meant to smile? And here's the introduction. Michael Cole starts talking, and they're like... This is how we're going to start the show. Really? We haven't got this timed thing down. I know they're in Saudi Arabia. It's a lot to ask, and a 4 or 5 second delay is not much. But this is the WWE, dude.
Yeah, I mean, 5G now. Come on.
Yeah, they should be faster than this. Yeah. You know, they should be on the ball at least.
I still think it's them basically ribbing. Just sitting there going... Got to do talking for 5 flipping hours. Oh, hi, David Otunga. And Renee's probably sitting there going, I've got to wear long sleeves, and it's flipping roasting down here.
She looks like she's wearing like a woolly, shiny jumper almost.
Yeah.
And like she's generally putting a brave face on this whole situation and doing a really good job.
Well, she was there for the previous Super... she was there for Crown Jewel doing commentary.
Mm-hmm.
And again, she was basically all in black for Crown Jewel.
Yeah. Now she was there for the Greatest Royal Rumble as well, wasn't she?
No, she didn't do commentary there. I think she flew out with Ambrose.
Right.
And also fair play, because again, if internet rumours and pictures, well, no, I say internet rumours, pictures, there's pictures of the flights of people to post, wrestlers posting stuff on social media, and you had Natalya and Alexa Bliss on the plane with the premise that they were allegedly going to be allowed to have their match. But here's my first devil's advocate point here.
Hold on, let's just get through the pre-show quickly just to finish this off. So basically Cole welcomes us and goes, the King Abdullah Sports City Stadium in Jeddah. He doesn't seem to know the name of the stadium. He gets it wrong 5 times during the show at least.
The Jerry the King Lauder Stadium.
Pretty much
Jeddah. We've got similar views.
And basically, we'll talk about the Grey and the Camerons, but basically we get the Usos versus the Revival. It's a really shitty match. They do loads of super kicks and the Usos win. Solid pre-opener, but it's just is what it is.
Day one is H.
Go on, what were you going to say?
I was going to say, so obviously having the two women fly over with the chance of having the first all-female match in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
I have a theory of this, the devil's advocate theory, whether or not I agree with this theory or not.
Go on.
You're the Crown Prince, and you're supposed to be pushing through these amazing reforms. How does it look to your followers of your kingdom if the big corporate American comes over and says, change your laws now, put our women in, change your laws, our women, change your laws, and the Crown Prince case of the Saudi Arabian people would probably sit there and go, you're bowing to the Americans and doing what the Americans ask you to do.
Right, yeah. I can see that.
So even if the Crown Prince may want to have the women wrestle, having WWE sort of, we'll bring these women just in case. It's like, it's presumptuous that they get to work.
Wasn't there a Sasha Banks?
That was in UAE.
UAE, okay.
Yeah.
So there was a match where they were kind of covered up and stuff, wasn't
Yeah, but not in Saudi Arabia.
Okay, so do you know if there's any kind of women's sport in Saudi Arabia at all?
I'm unaware of it.
Yeah, this is something we probably should have looked at.
Considering that only recently women have been allowed to drive, which is probably the reason why they bought Natalia and Alexa Bliss, to be their chauffeurs.
Fair enough. But I don't know what context it all kind of based in, you know what I mean? Whether there is women's sport that's broadcast and such out there. I don't know at all. But the whole situation just felt a bit weird. Like, why is it all last minute?
Well, they obviously did their tours of the children's hospitals, which again, from a WWE standpoint, is great PR, and everyone's included, and everyone's welcome, and the new generation.
What, in Saudi?
Yeah.
Okay.
So they went to the children's hospital, and that was good. And you noticed sometimes during this show when they promoted Stomping Ground, they started promoting like Bayley Alexa Bliss and Lacey Evans versus Becky Lynch. The crowd cheered because obviously this is up on the Tron.
They got some big pops, yeah.
Unless canned.
It could be, yeah.
Because obviously, unsurprisingly, didn't watch it live. Busy.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think, it's a good idea, but obviously WWE aren't doing this for women's rights. They're doing it for, look at what great media we've got, like they did when Sasha Banks and Alexa Bliss wrestled. We were responsible for the first women's sport to take part in blah, blah, blah. Yeah, because Vince McMahon doesn't want to do this going, I really want two women just to wrestle so the young women in Saudi Arabia realise there's a chance in their future. No, he wants to be on flipping, like, New York Times.
It's to do with press and such, and it's obviously they got so much bad press surrounding these Saudi shows and going out there, and the money they make from it and everything is very blood money. So to be able to go, oh, but look what we did.
Yeah,
it's obviously what they're aiming for, but they didn't achieve it. So
it's interesting though that no one kicked off at the Greatest Royal Rumble.
What do you mean?
There wasn't as much hate for the Saudi show for the Greatest Royal Rumble. There were some smatterings of, I don't like the human rights violations, I'm not going to do it. But it had more views on the network than any of the other Saudi shows. The Crown Jewel,
right,
weeks before that is when the journalist was miraculously disappeared and definitely not cut up into pieces and removed in backpacks.
Definitely wasn't, yeah.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Hang on, I've gone the wrong way. Definitely haven't.
I don't think I'm as at this point.
But it's amazing now
when it's world news, I don't think we have to cover our traces anymore.
No, but the thing is that, sometimes I think like it's internet jump on police. Okay, yes, their cultures are very much behind, as we've already touched on. But fucking internet thought police, they shouldn't go, they should never go. Hang on, didn't you watch Greatest Royal Rumble? Didn't you tweet about it? It was going to be really good to watch a show at 5 o'clock in the evening at UK time just so you could watch a Greatest Royal Rumble? Oh, it's different now.
You're making me be all like serious about it now. In that I didn't watch it because I don't like the human rights violations. I don't like WWE profiting from all that and all that sort of thing, which essentially they are. But now, because we're doing a podcast about it, I'm being all fucking shitting on my own thought process. So I'm now publicising it and exploiting this thing by your words.
No, but then if you think from a WWE standpoint, if they turned around and said, okay, we're going to come and do this show in Jeddah, but we're going to donate, after our costs, we're going to donate all proceeds to women's charities or something like that. No, but had they done that, do you think...
they didn't.
Oh, no, they didn't, because Vince McMahon's a fucking... Well, again,
so why are you bringing that up?
No, I'm just...
hypothetical. It's not what's happened.
That's the whole idea. I'm not saying what happened. I'm saying, hypothetically, if they were to say, we're going to go and do these shows in Saudi Arabia, we're then going to donate our profits to X charity. Do you think the internet would kick off less if they were to do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
But they didn't.
That's why it was a hypothetical question. That's why I said we're going to fall out. Yeah, but they didn't. Yeah, but it's a fucking hypothetical question.
Yeah. I don't know what to say about it though. And like they're profiteering scumbags.
Oh yeah, without a shadow of a doubt.
So I mean, they probably did some good while they're out there that I'm sure they'll publicise all over their socials and stuff.
Yeah, they flew Brock out there by himself and back by himself. That was very kind of him, so they didn't have to share a plane with him.
Talking about them, did they actually? Like on a separate jet?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
And he left early. He didn't leave before. He left before the end of the show.
Fucking Brock. Anyway, let's get on to the main card. So we get this massive aerial shot in the introduction, and it shows large areas of empty seats or no seats at all.
Yep.
They seem to have a big problem selling this out.
No. This has always been the layout of all these Saudi shows. So originally, for the first 2 shows, they've had the royal family around the wing in the armchairs. Yep. Which they didn't have this year. This is the first show they've had the fans at ringside.
Well, they had them on the other side.
Shush.
On the side of the hard cam, you had all Saudi kind of Arab elite, whatever.
But they've always had these empty sections because that's the paths of transit. Because again, currently under the existing rules, men can watch the sport, women and children can watch the sport, but they're not supposed to cross.
Oh.
So again, the picture you post online of
cross. What do you mean cross?
For example, it can't be a case of men. Oh, we can't accidentally intermingle in this section with the ladies. So
because there's loads of that.
Yeah.
There's women sitting in the crowd and stuff. They show it like multiple times.
Yeah. And then, as you posted, then they are somewhat removed.
One person was.
Yeah.
There was many shots where they would go into the crowd. There'd be one woman sitting there.
They're allowed to be with
dudes.
their keeper.
Right.
Sorry, husband.
Okay.
So the rules the rules as I looked into is that women and children sit together.
Right.
Husband and wife sit together. But if you're a single woman, you cannot sit in with the men, and you cannot mix with.
So is
the
that
men.
what I saw immediately? I mean, we haven't got there yet, but fuck it, go on.
So obviously you saw and you posted on social media that there was a female fan who was being dragged away quite aggressively by the big burly bouncer.
Well, before the Seth and Baron Corbin match, literally as they're doing the introductions, security kind of swarm across behind the camera, and you're like, what the fuck's happening? Like, my instinct was like, oh my god, someone's trying to cause some shit, or someone's like attacked someone, or something crazy's happened, you know.
None of these people are journalists.
Fair point. But they then kind of carry on, they cut away, but then as they cut back to, like, I think it's Seth in the ring, you can literally see a woman being dragged out.
Right around her waist, isn't it?
Yeah, and she's like kicking and screaming and stuff as some burly fucking hench dude just doesn't give a fuck. Just drags her out of the audience. You're like, what the fuck did I just see? It looks like a fucking kidnapping or something. Like, it's horrific. It's terrible.
You mean standard Friday night in Jeddah?
Oh, it feels like it, you know. I don't know,
but then the explanation for that could be a case of single woman, keen wrestling fan, wants to get close to the action.
That's what it is, yeah.
Yeah, but again, it's not right. She should be allowed to get close to the action.
Absolutely, man. It's such a weird way to start the show before any wrestling's really kicked off on the main card. This is immediately the first thing I saw.
Great advert.
And people don't seem to be fucking talking about it. Like, I Googled this, I looked into Twitter and all sorts and stuff, and people don't seem to be pointing out this moment at all. They're more interested in, like, Taker being dropped on his head. And I'm like, there's some serious shit going on here.
Yeah, and again, this goes back to what we started off with, the internet thought police. No one gives a shit about the real issue, but... Oh, they shouldn't go to Saudi Arabia. Goldberg dropped Undertaker on his head. Hang on, there's a woman being physically removed from the crowd for some reason, and you don't care.
It's weird, isn't it? So, first up, we've got a Universal Championship match of Seth Rollins versus Baron Corbin. Seth Rollins is obviously our champion. Seth gets a decent pop at the beginning. They talk about the whole Seth-Brock situation. Like, how do you feel about the whole Brock not cashing in regularly? Because I listen to Brian Alvarez quite often, and he is fucking furious about the teasers.
I loved the fact when they did like a little skit in ring with Heyman, and Heyman's like, we don't have to cash in for 12 months, and Brock looks and going, what? I've got 12 months. It's like, you don't know the rules. That's brilliant because you don't give a shit, so you don't know what it is.
Okay, obviously I don't watch the product, so...
I think it's helping Brock Lesnar become important. a useful part of the show. Because when he's champion, never there, no one gives a shit.
He seems to be around a bit more now. He's not the champ.
That's because he basically said to Dana, "Yeah, I'm retired." And Vince has given me all this money. I wonder where he got that money from.
Well, it's that really interesting situation where every time kind of Lesnar's contract would come up, it would seem that he would go, "All right, I'll go to the UFC then." And he'd go across and pretend to kind of do the UFC, and did some obviously in the last couple of times. But then we kind of come back to WWE and go, so I need more money if you want me to stay here. Like I could go to the UFC, and like it feels like this time they called his bluff. you know, like he went across and like straight after that event to Dana and like got photos taken, everything, and then Triple H and Vince went, okay then, go on then, old man, with your diverticulitis, go join the UFC. He went, oh, and announced his permanent retirement from the UFC or whatever, and then kind of crawling back and has to do all these dates. That's what it feels like it's happened.
For millions of dollars
a
date.
Oh no, what a shame.
he's really played them.
For sure. So there's almost no reaction for Baron Corbin at all from the Saudi crowd. They don't give a fuck.
What do you make of his current ring attire?
I mean, this is one of the notes I have. So it's Corbin has black jeans, black shirt, black waistcoat, and a little white symbol just above his crotch. I'm like, what happened to his gimmick?
What, the lone wolf?
Yeah.
Well, he
became fairly interesting, like a horrible, nasty heel, and now he's just mediocre bollocks.
He became the corporate stooge.
Yeah. What a weird gimmick for this guy to adopt, almost.
In fairness, though, it's got him over.
Has it? Because I see a lot of people talking about how like this is go away heat, like they turn off the telly when Corbin comes on.
To be fair, WWE products go away heat at the moment.
Yeah.
People are turned off in their droves.
Is it really that bad? Like, I went into the show trying to be positive.
It's dog shit.
About 2 hours in, I was like, I think we peaked about 20 minutes ago, boys. Like, I'm struggling.
I think we peaked 20 years ago.
Well, yeah. So let's quickly whip through this match. So Grave intros the Saudi announce team sitting next to him in the English team and immediately shit all over Renee sitting at ringside. And you're like, oh my lord, what the fuck did he just say? Like, someone's going to fuck up our names, but like, Renee definitely got them all wrong.
No, that was the other way around.
I think it was.
No, he said like, oh, we were expecting Renee to butcher it, but didn't expect Graves to do it.
I think that's what he meant to say. He actually said it the other way around.
Did he?
Yeah, he goes, I expected Graves to get the names wrong, but then Renee definitely did.
Oh, sure. I'm pretty sure, because I think she took the piss out of Graves afterwards.
Either way. That's exactly, because I think that's what she heard, is what they were meant to say. He actually said the names the wrong way around, but it doesn't matter.
On the plus point, fair play, they're right.
Yeah, if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. I heard it wrong.
I would have rather had the Saudi commentary team for this.
They looked enthusiastic, but anyway, so it's all good. So during the intros, security crawl, blah, 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 woman taken out of her seat. As Corbin walks
Natalia, get out.
as Corbin works over Seth ribs most of the match, I noticed that only the hard cam looks too dark. Have you noticed this?
No.
So I'm a video producer, obviously, for a living, and as soon as they cut to that hard cam, even in the pre-show, I was like, oh, doesn't look right to me. So all the other cameras are set up really nicely, but the hard cam is like, it's got like a dark grade on it almost that makes it quite hard to see detail and such.
Okay.
Like, I don't know what happened. I think it's just the fact that they've got this new sharp and it's in Saudi Arabia and they've had to rush all the gear across and everything. I'm sure this didn't bother anyone else in existence, but for me, I expect WWE production to be perfect. And it wasn't. It was just not quite as good as I wanted it to be.
As a side note on production, as we're talking about sort of the WWE product at the moment,
yeah.
Did you see what they did for a couple of the third hours of Raw for a couple of weeks after they introduced the 24/7 title?
No.
They dimmed all the lights down to like old Attitude Era and like NXT, where they turn only the lights on the ring and it's dark all the way around the outside to try and give it a bit more of a rough edge.
Right.
And they were like, Mick Foley's on his interviews like, this is supposed to make it a bit more edgy because it's the 10 o'clock hour, and that lasted 2 weeks.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah, don't do it just partway through a show.
So one of the things I love about indie wrestling is watching the crowd. Okay, so they're always lit terribly, so it's always just everything is just lit up. There's no lighting really for indie shows, right? So when you watch a Shakara show, for example, and half the interesting stuff is watching the wrestlers and the crowd and the reactions and the back and forth and such. Okay, you obviously can't do that so much in this grand scale of things.
Yeah,
but the reactions from the crowd are what really kind of pop you at home half the time. Like, you kind of go along with the wave of momentum of the crowd building up. You think about a Kofi Dragon.
Yeah.
Imagine that match at WrestleMania had dimmed out crowd. You couldn't see them jump and stand and react to these amazing emotional things.
I was really hoping you were going to say, what would you do if you had Kofi and Dragon at a community centre?
I basically have.
Yeah,
I've never seen Kofi, but I've seen Dragon like in front of 20 people in like Portsmouth once. It was great. It was fucking amazing. He still put on the best match, like one of the best matches I've ever seen.
As in, just to clarify, we're talking American Dragon, not Ultimo.
Yeah, Daniel Bryan or Bryan Danielson, whatever. So, a woman is shown on camera. See, Vince is changing the world.
Oh, it was
after what we talked about now, I'm just like, fucking out. It's like, it's a woman in a hijab or whatever they call them, or whatever, just a headscarf thing. And she's sitting there and she's smiling. And I'm like, oh, everything's fine in the world. Gun to her head. Don't do it. I mean, having a great time. But
the nachos are delicious.
While talking about the crowd and stuff, there's a guy at ringside who maybe about 30 times during the event is going, you can do it, just by himself. Yeah. You can do it. And like, you've got to give him a bit of props. Like, he was annoying as fuck, but give him some props for gusto and sticking with it, because he tried throughout the whole night to try and get this chant going.
Good lad. He's basically like social media from Saudi Arabia, WWE social. That's probably it. We've hired this guy. You need to get these crowds going, mate.
The one thing, yeah. It's fucking great. So, I mean, the crowd are pretty hot for Seth's comeback.
Yeah.
But Corbin just kind of kills the momentum every time.
Classic heel.
But not in a good way.
Yeah, but the thing is, people don't like him. And he doesn't shy away from it. He doesn't try and be cool. He doesn't try and do anything.
He's so boring.
I think that's part of the appeal.
Do you really like Corbin?
I think the character works for what they have in the product at the moment. And it's something different, because he's not trying to be... Like, for example, like Elias, he tries to be witty with his songs.
But do you not think, like, a Bobby Roode or an EC3 or someone would be better suited to this kind of corporate gimmick?
I mean, I find Bobby Roode irritating and dull. In-ring work is fantastic.
My point? No?
Yeah, but Bazza Corpse does it better. Because Bobby Roode has a...
What? No! No way is Baron Corbin better than anyone like that. No. Wow. Come on, Tags. No.
Bobby Roode's got a better entrance music. Basically, sign James Storm, do beer money, and that'll be fine.
I've literally put a note here that says Corbin's gimmick seems to be that he's quite a slow, boring wrestler who says 3 to the referee a lot. And you're like, I just can't get behind that.
Wait till you see what's going to happen on the 23rd of June at Hawkinge Community Centre. Nice. Especially during a Rumble. Who's the 3?
scpw.co.uk. Come along, it's going to be fun. So Corbin does the boss man around the corner spot where he comes out the ring and back up, and it's just nowhere near as good as boss man will ever do it, because he gets cut off immediately. Like, that's not the purpose of the spot. What's the point in doing it if you don't get the big offense? But anyway, Corbin argues with the ref. Ref shouts at Corbin. Corbin wanders backwards away from the ref. Seth rolls him up for the 1, 2, 3, and goddamn, this is like a house show match.
Oh, you didn't mention the referee took a really, really innocuous ref bump.
Did he?
Yeah, Corbin pushed Rollins into the referee.
Right.
So Rollins basically like almost hit the referee. Referee goes down. And then
I don't think I was even paying attention at that point.
Then gets the roll up, and then the whole aftermath is like a case of the referee's useless.
Hang on. No, the ref doesn't touch Corbin at any point.
No. Rollins is pushed into the referee.
What, before the finish?
Yeah. And then the referee's down.
That's not how I remember it.
Yeah.
The referee gets pushed back into the corner by Corbin. Corbin's in his face, and the ref pushes back, and then Corbin gets rolled up.
Hang on, where's my notes? Have I just made this up? There's a chance I could have just made this up.
It's all good. There might have been a ref bump before it.
According to these introducing change licks, referee John Cohn pulled it away from him. Corbin berates the official, who shoved him right into a roll-up by Rollins.
I didn't see a shove. Watch that replay. I bet you there's no shove.
I'm going to say shove.
It doesn't matter.
Let us know if we're wrong.
Who gives a fuck? Seth retains. Corbin just kind of stops going after Seth ribs. The one good thing that was going in the match. That's the only thing I put. Like, for the first 5 minutes, he's going after Seth ribs, and it's a good story, and I thought they were going to work it. And in the last 5-10 minutes of the match, they don't even go anywhere near his ribs.
But on the plus point, good old private jet, racking up his own private air miles, rocks up.
Well, Brock.
Yeah.
I thought maybe Brock was cashing in here. And I was like, oh, something interesting, Like, I'll be into this.
They wouldn't change a title in Jeddah.
And obviously, I kind of know a little bit about the whole Brock thing, that he hasn't been cashing in. So there was part of me that was like, oh, maybe he's not. Like, I wasn't like, oh my God, he's going to cash in, like I have been on some of the previous cash-ins.
Because we're in our 30s and we don't really like WWE anymore.
Well, there is that.
Oh my God!
So Heyman trips up over the ropes.
Brilliantly
does
done.
the pratfall thing. It wasn't bad. Like,
his facial expression was sold that perfectly for me.
I knew this was going to happen because I heard someone talk about it previously to it. And so I was I had him like literally in my notes going, he pratfalls over, and then watched it and going, no, I'm going to delete that. He doesn't pratfall. That was quite solid. Like, he did it quite well, almost believably, you know. So Brock goes to swing a chair, but Seth low blows Brock. Seth hits Brock with the chair over and over and over again. Rollins is screaming, cash it in, Brock, cash it in. It's quite a cool little moment, actually. Like, lots of passion. Curb stomp into the briefcase, which I thought was pretty fucking awesome. Really brutal. Like, you see the look on Brock's face, and his back is all like red. His elbow was like black and blue, like all fucked up from the chair shot.
Was fucking brutal. And I can guarantee you this. Rollins probably ran away backstage because he did.
Probably, yeah.
Quick, Becky, protect me.
These two feel like they could get in some sort of shooty scenario at any point almost, because after the WrestleMania stuff where Brock just got angry, beat the fuck out of Seth but then let him pin him.
Yeah.
You know, it's like after this as well, it's getting a bit like, I don't know about this. We're meant to be working, boys.
All the work shoot interviews from Seth leading up to Main just goes, well, you know, he's killing the company.
Yeah.
He's killing the company with just having the belt and he's never here. He's killing the company, doesn't give a shit.
It's good shit though, isn't it?
I like it.
Good shit. So, Intercontinental match up next. Andrade against I Am the Demon, Finn Balor. I mean, where to start? I fucking love Balor, Devitt, whatever. This gimmick thing. Fucking hell, this demon. It's dead on its feet, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, we've said this in many pods before that, you know, Devitt's been killed.
Yeah.
What they need to do is they want a faction, because I noticed they're heading over to Japan, and then they've got Gallows and Anderson, AJ Styles, and who's finished off the club? Triple H.
I saw that, yeah.
And I was like,
do you see Tamatonga's tweet?
No.
He's like, welcome in Triple H to the BC. Too sweet, bro. It's fucking great.
But I just thought, if you want to bring up Undisputed Era, just have the proper Bullet Club and just do Bullet Club versus Undisputed Era.
Sorry. What?
I'm just
trying to entertain myself now, this fucking show. Go on.
Just do Bullet Club versus Undisputed Era. Just do.
Oh, yeah, that'd be funny.
Styles,
and
Balor,
good.
and Gallows and Anderson against people. Can you? I'd really like to see Devitt versus Adam Cole. No one would give a shit about that. None of them can tell stories.
Two of the best works in the world.
Bobby Fish with his fantastic moustache. Oh
God! Talk about annoying voices. So anyway, so no Zelina Vega. So obviously unaccompanied Andrade.
Well, she was staying at home, Valley Black.
Well, yeah. I mean, they're not going to have her on this show, are they? Because of the whole Saudi thing. So I put when the WWE broadcasts TV in Saudi Arabia, do they just blur out the women? Like, so when they have Raw or SmackDown, do they just blur them out?
Yeah, they Christian Blue Dot it.
So women's matches are just like two blurry blobs just doing this the whole time in a ring.
What they actually do is they just put the Bushwhackers' faces over both of them.
So WWE must be broadcast Saudi Arabia because people knew some of the gimmicks and such.
They'll just cut the women's matches out.
Did they just completely cut them out?
Well, it's like they did in India, apparently, when they'd always gimmick Carly's matches so he'd win and go over.
Yeah. But you think about the amount of work it would take to take out every woman in a WWE. Like, imagine there's some woman in like a low-cut shirt in the front row. They're like, for fuck's sake, every time having to do a blur. Like Triple H walks past and you're like, oh, I can see a boob.
It's not the Attitude Era. I wish it was.
Oh, it's fucking great, man. So just imagine if this was La Sombra versus Devitt.
Oh, Jesus Christ. This would be 6 stars in the King Riyadh Arena.
Fucking A, man. Like,
in the Jerry Lawler Arena.
They're both amazingly good. And you can see what they're going for. Like, Devitt has the face paint. Does a bit more power move stuff, you know. Yeah. He's more resilient. And Andrade is one of the best workers they've got on the card that no one really knows about almost, you know?
Yeah, hands down. I think the story concept here is they always have like, the demon, no one can beat the demon.
Yeah.
It's a case of, I had to bring out the demon because I couldn't be Andrade without it. And they'll probably go that way going, oh, well, can you beat me without being the demon?
Yeah.
And then Finn Balor goes, I can't control it. I'm Batman. No, you're not, Balor. Just fucking leave. Just leave, please.
It's the way Vince is obviously backstage kind of going, oh, look at the demon. That'll put the butts in the seats.
Good shit. But Andrade,
it's just so weird.
he's so good. And again, I don't know if you've seen. I can't remember where I saw it, but the unmasking when he had to lose his mask, and they showed someone showed me footage of that, and I thought,
CMLL.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's so good.
It's an amazing moment.
Yeah.
When his dad comes in and removes the mask, and he's the most gorgeous looking dude in Mexico. Comes to the ropes and is like, oh my fucking God, he's good looking as well.
All of the CMLL fans finally do this going, oh.
Like the guy we adore that's been the best heel for the last year or two. Because, like, you know, he's in Los Ingobernables.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. His heel run in CMLL was so good. Well, as good as it can be with the booking in the CMLL.
What are you trying to say? CRCMLL show in the archives.
So I kind of put a little bit here where I talk about, like, I can deal with the Balor name. Like, that's a good name. Andrade sounds like a fruity cocktail.
Oh, geez.
It's not great, is it?
They just killed him. And this is such a shame because they've started doing this again with some of the more recent indie talent where they've signed. Like, Shane Strickland's name's been changed.
Yeah.
Had they just called him La Sombra?
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant.
Even, like, Andre Almas, I'm fine with.
Yeah.
It sounds like a human being, you know? I don't know. I feel like we talked a bit about Three Faces of Foley and how they would have one person with multiple gimmicks, like with Sami Zayn and Generico, they could potentially do it. You could almost do it with La Sombra as well. Like, think about the amount of fucking merch they would sell with La Sombra masks.
Yeah.
Like, I've tried to buy one recently, but, like, you can't really buy them anymore because obviously it's been a while since you wore the mask.
The reason why he's not in a prominent position because they fucking re-signed Rey Mysterio.
Yeah.
Had they not re-signed Rey Mysterio, they would have used him because obviously those Kalisto marks are fucking flying off the shelves, aren't they? Mum, I've got my pants on. Mum, I've got my mask on. Mum.
Like, you see...
I'm wrestling a racist. No, it's not Hogan.
You see Sombra coming out without Zelina Vega, and there's definitely something missing. She is a huge part of his gimmick and the character and such.
Yeah, definitely.
And she's so fucking good at her job as well.
Perfect. She is the ultimate female heel manager, isn't she?
Yeah. So what about this gimp entrance for Finn Balor with the 20 gimps that will come out, and he's on the little ramp thing, and he's like, I'm the demons, look at me, I've got face paint and a wig on.
At that point, AEW like, hang on, didn't we just do that at Double or Nothing?
Did you see the promo from Super Smash or the Order or Dark Order or whatever they're called?
Yeah, it's so good.
It is like player Uno can seriously cut a fucking promo, man.
I mean, how did they get into Saudi Arabia anyway?
Yeah, for sure. So Dos needs a new gimmick.
Yeah.
Stu, whatever his name is, Stu Grayson. Like,
Stu Grayson, yeah.
Not a good name. Stu Grayson.
Look at us, we're the Order, and this is our leader, Stu Grayson.
It's just like, you gotta have something, you know. I was thinking Berserker or Destroyer or something.
Gordrak, Fist of Gork.
Yeah, for sure. You know, something along those lines, you know. Anyway, so, I mean, one of the things I was thinking about while watching this match, because it's probably one of the better matches of the night, is either of these guys, New Japan, AEW bound? What do you reckon?
Balor New Japan.
Yeah? Do you think he'll go back at some point?
Yeah, and La Sombra will go back to Mexico.
I don't think La Sombra will go to Mexico.
Why? I think he's probably made all the money he needs.
I think he's comfortable in America, though.
Yeah?
Yeah, for sure.
Well, no, he's with Charlotte, I suppose, so he's not going anywhere. Let's put that one there.
Yeah, the whole Flair connection, everything. You know.
That was great for his career.
Yeah.
I'm going to get with Charlotte Flair. Oh, we can't future endeavour this guy.
So, I mean, they show, you know, we were talking about seats earlier, we went to other things, but you know how there's the big sections?
Yeah.
There's also in the banked section on the hard cam, there's at least 4 or 5 big sections just completely blocked out as well. So they highlight this a few times, and I'm just like, it feels, I don't know how to put it, like depressing almost. Seeing so many empty seats.
I think the thing is, though, did you check what the capacity of this stadium is?
Nah, it's a lot, though.
It's huge.
Yeah, like 100 million or something.
We're talking like proper Mania levels.
Yeah.
And as you said, if there's not great TV coverage in Saudi Arabia for the WWE product, because let's be honest, it's the Crown Prince who is the fan.
Yeah.
Whether or not that means he gets to stream it through inauspicious means and other people don't get TV.
Okay.
Crown Prince on his VPN getting the WWE network.
I was thinking there's enough kind of chance and things that some of these people must see the product occasionally.
Yeah, and they're never seen of again.
But I would wonder how many people that attended this show came from around Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, I think it's local.
Other nations that get the show or whatever that have come into Saudi to watch this one show live?
None.
You think?
That's all going to be a local crowd. And probably, I mean, if you think about it, there's near sort of 15,000 members of the royal family in Saudi Arabia.
Okay.
So if you think that the entire Saudi Arabian royal family go in, that's right, okay, we've done 10% of our gate.
I'm trying to hold back so many inappropriate jokes right now. Sorry, go on.
No, go ahead. That's why we're here.
Jokes about incest and Game of Thrones and all sorts. And yeah,
Are not the views of Tex Williams. Oh,
Yeah,
Game of
it's fine,
Thrones.
it's
I
fine.
haven't watched that.
it's okay. So the crowd is
What this show needed was a lot of tits and dragons, and there were definitely no dragons.
True. There was, yeah. So the crowd is silent throughout the whole match. They just don't care. They're here to see the big names that they know from the past. That's it, really.
Yoko.
Yeah, they don't,
Luger.
they don't care about the quality of the wrestling, really,
No.
until it hits them in the face how bad the older guys are. And they're like, oh, this is bad.
That demon guy was good.
Yeah, for sure. So Balor hits the Suddy Bloody Sunday, which used to be his finish, the inverted DDT thing,
Yeah.
the big one, but only gets a 2. And I was like, he's whipped out the Sunday Bloody Sunday, and we're kicking out of this. Okay, fair enough.
Here's WrestleMania.
They do the Kota Ibushi moonsault spot where he misses the first one and
Yeah.
hits another one. Fucking sick. Really, really cool. Andrade Hammerlock DDT spot. Misses. Kicks out. Sorry. So Balor kicks out of it and he goes, my finish! My finish! And you're like, oh, he's actually putting this over. Like, he kicked out of a finish. Like, this is rare for WWE.
Or for Customs, he was like, I'm Finnish.
Oh,
I'm Finnish.
Yeah. So the story is kind of a mess in this match. I'm trying to give it as much forethought as I do like New Japan and such.
Yeah.
Trying to see what story these two guys are trying to tell. And there's fucking nothing. It's Balor is a bit more resilient as the demon. But then he sells like fucking crazy, and he's the face, so he spends most of the match selling because Andrade is meant to be the heel, even though it doesn't come across like a heel at all. Why do Mexican people have to be booked as heels?
In
They're
fair,
fucking idiots, like the Lucha House Party.
Mum, I've got friends over. Can they stay over?
Why can't Andrade be a top face?
I think he will be.
Why isn't he now is the point I'm getting to. He's so good. He can talk, he can work, he's got Zelina Vega, he can tell a story. He's fucking perfect.
Because Vince is looking ropey, and he's a bit like, I'll just sit this out. I'll stay this out, and then when I can get my own creative control or my own voice on things. So Vince, I really think I'd be beneficial as a positive, like, Hispanic influence on the WWE universe. I see what you're saying here, Andre. That's not my name.
Andre? You're
Now-
not 7'5" and like
Now, Ric Flair told me you could be the next Ric Flair. No, I'm going out with his daughter. No, you're the next Ric Flair. We'll get you robes. That'll be good shit.
it's a smart move on his part to hook up with Charlotte Flair because at least to get some sort of push this way.
Big way. Well,
yeah, for sure.
as soon as it was announced, he was in the fucking red carpet of Hall of Hall
really?
of Fame, and since then he's been on every SmackDown.
Nice.
Zelina
cool.
Vega, not all of them with him. I wonder why.
That's a shame. That is a shame. So Balor does power moves. Brett Rope's DDT spot was fucking sick. They do the DDT off the second rope. I love the way they do it because they both jump out and do like a flat, like belly bump almost.
Flat bump, yeah.
Rather than like a straight DDT impale thing. So it looks nice and safe, but massively impactful because they hover in the air for like a minute and then they land. You're like,
Can you do the reaction of the crowd for this move?
It's pretty much that. There you go. The coup de grace for the 1, 2, 3, and still whatever title he's holding. US is it? Intercontinental champion Finn Balor. I hope for better, but to be honest, it was okay. Some cool high spots.
Yeah.
Probably
house show match.
Yeah. After watching this whole show, this is definitely a highlight.
Yes. Second best match of the card.
And it's two guys having a wrestling match.
Yeah.
Two very, very good guys having a wrestling match, but there's nothing else to it.
No.
It's like they don't understand the magic of pro wrestling.
Why are they going to blow their good storytelling stuff in a house show?
On two amazing prospects, you mean?
Oh no,
everyone's watching.
as in the in-ring guys.
Because it's a marquee event, bigger than WrestleMania.
Oh, silly me. Oh, nightmare.
So Battle Royal promo videos come up next. Miz is coming across as a heel to me, but then he references NSYNC, and I'm like, okay, yeah, fair enough. Jinder said something as well. So Roman Reigns versus the best in the world, Shane McMahon.
Oh, hang on.
So, from a person that hasn't watched the product a great deal, I watched the big shows, obviously.
Wait, he wasn't there?
Oh, yeah. I'm going by the opening video packages for stories, okay?
Yeah.
So, as far as I understand it, the story goes that Roman punched old man Vince McMahon in the face. Boo.
Yep. Right. He'll move.
He punched an old man in the face.
Yep.
So, Shane then gets revenge on Roman by attacking him, and Roman is the good guy.
Yep.
Explain. Anyone fucking explain how Roman is the good person here?
Because the evil Shane McMahon is a McMahon.
It's so shit. Okay, so, but there's more. This is what I got from this video package. Roman thinks Shane is a spoiled rich kid. If he has problems with punching daddy, do something about it. He fucking did. He attacked you earlier.
Kicks out of many spears. Not even Triple H could kick out of spears. And he's your brother-in-law.
Fuck this fucking shitty story. Jesus Christ.
Oh, in fairness, though, he is the best in the world.
So, it's just so fucking dumb. I really feel like this is downhill from here. I think we peaked about 20 minutes ago. This is it. This is downhill now. This is on a
until we get to the clusterfuck rumble.
Wow, yeah. Not even a rumble. It's a battle royale.
Clusterfuck royale.
Rumbles are entertaining.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
So,
in fairness, Shane fucked on a pyro for his entrance.
Yeah, man. The pyro at this point gets a little crazy. Like, I don't mind it. It's fun. It's entertaining. It makes a spectacular spectacle of it all. Drew McIntyre gets his own entrance as well. We're happy for the guy, but...
Easiest payday ever.
Yeah, for sure.
Fly to Jeddah.
I mean, take everything I said about Finn Balor and the Sombra, I'm going to call him because Andrade is just the fucking shittest name ever, applied to Drew McIntyre as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly the same. So huge pyro, as you said. Roman's now deaf, apparently, because he's on the stage doing his thing. It's like, down the side of him, all these fireworks. He's like, what the fuck? I can't hear a fucking thing.
Roman's looking around going, pretty sure that wasn't in the show.
So Drew interferes a bit here and there. Did Shane McMahon read a self-help book and take everything literally? Because he just books himself as the best ever, like the greatest thing that has ever existed.
I mean, this is why WWE really need to hire someone who suddenly points out to the writers and the creative team plot holes in their story. Because
Shane McMahon dominating a match.
Shane McMahon dominating the top babyface in the company
as a plot hole is fucking mental.
Yeah, and this, don't get me wrong, Shane McMahon is superbly athletic for a man of his age. Great. Be a gymnast.
Okay. He's all right.
Shane works best as a face. Shane doesn't work. But Shane McMahon character is better as a face than a heel character because everyone's like, you're not Vince. But Vince can't work because if he goes in the ring, he'll probably die.
Yeah. Shane is... so Shane is a podgy, greying
he's
older
not,
man.
Oh, he's not podgy.
Compared to fucking Bobby Lashley, he is.
Shane's got fucking abs.
Mate.
He's chiseled.
Doesn't look like it when he's wearing his fucking baseball shirt.
In fairness, though, that's
shell suit trousers.
That was the issue of that English goalkeeper ended up at the PC. Stuart Tomlinson, who was like a goalkeeper in the non-league, and everyone's like, who ate all the pies? Right. Got signed up for WWE wrestling, fucking jacked.
Really?
Yeah, and everyone's like, who ate all the pies? Who ate? Oh fuck you! Oh,
this is completely over my head. I have no idea what you're talking about.
I think he wrestled as something Knox, not Mike Knox. Don't get that wrong.
Nice. My main comment here is just why. This whole match, why?
Better than WrestleMania.
Don't get it. What's the point? Why are we doing this?
Top heel versus top babyface in the third match on the card.
What's the point? What's the point in any of this match? Why are we doing it? Why is Shane dominating people as a heel in a storyline that makes him out to be a babyface?
We can't book heels.
It's so bad. Like, even the basic of basic script writers can understand a 3-act structure, right?
Yeah.
Good guy, bad guy, beginning, middle, end. It's not difficult. I don't know what I'm trying to get over here. Anyway, so I pop every time Roman wanks his wrists. Best bit about the show. Every time he does that, I'm like, wanking. It's funny. Some people chant CM Punk as Shane teases a coast to coast. Shane kicks out of a Superman punch off the top rope. Hoo-ah! Still over. Schmozzy bullshit. Drew McIntyre Claymore kicks the face out of Roman's face.
Well played, Drew. Earn that money.
Shane covers 1, 2, 3. Don't hate the finish.
Yeah.
Don't hate the finish.
In fairness, it's the right finish to set up where they're going.
Everyone was bitching and moaning about this show and the fact that Shane won. I have no problem with Shane winning. I have the problem with him dominating the fucking match from start to finish and then just winning.
Well, as I said before, you've got Roman Reigns, who's put out, Goldberg, Triple H, everybody with a spear, and Shane McMahon fucking learns how to counter it. What's happened in the Performance Center? Old corporate guy can block the spear, but everyone else eats it.
I mean, what's left to say about this, really?
Dog shit.
It's fucking terrible, isn't
But
it?
the finish was the right finish.
Because it sets up Drew and Roman, which is what everyone fucking wants.
And the great piece at the end, like Cody Hall style, balancing someone on the top of your shoulders as the pyro goes
That
off.
was really funny. Like Shane being all like, I'm amazing as the pyro's going off and he's sitting on giant Drew's shoulders looking like a fucking human beast.
Again, I don't think he was expecting the pyro to go off because when the pyro went off, his face like, ooh.
Yeah,
Oh,
for
it's
sure.
top notch.
That was actually genuinely funny at times.
Absolutely loved it.
So,
Which is really hard to go for this show to say I absolutely loved something.
yeah, for sure.
Non-in-ring part.
So we go backstage and we've got Kofi, the World Heavyweight Champion, and Xavier, thank you, backstage with Byron Saxton. Ghana, I thought he was from Jamaica. So we can hear Michael Cole.
What you talking about, man?
As
Right,
he's
Kofi.
doing this promo, which is generic and just is what it is. You can hear Michael Cole talking at ringside going, are we doing the next segment? Like, yes, you are. It's great, but just little production problems here and there.
Yeah, of course you're Michael Cole, because fucking Tom Phillips didn't bother making the trek.
So, Lucha. A 3-on-1 handicap match of Lince Dorado, Kalisto, and Gran Metalik. 3 fucking awesome workers. The Lucha House Party versus big old nasty racist piece of shit Lars Sullivan.
Well, he trained with Hogan.
Did he actually?
No.
Okay, I'm just checking.
They shared the same message board login, though.
So, joke about Sullivan being a horrible racist. Remember when Kalisto was feuding with Strowman?
I remember when Kalisto was feuding with Ryback
Oh, wow, that was
on the
sad.
pre-shows.
Yeah. Good times. Good memories, eh?
Oh, whatever happened to Ryback?
The crowd... He did an interview with... what's that guy's name? A really good YouTuber who I wish I could be putting over right now. He does really good interviews. He got the one interview with John Cena over WrestleMania weekend.
Oh, really? Okay.
And he's uploaded a whole bunch of stuff from AEW, like with Ty Dillinger and stuff, like talking for a good 30 minutes, half an hour. He's he's a good friend of Dolph Ziggler, so he gets all these really weird promos of Dolph Ziggler where they're talking about a thing, and Ziggler's going like, seems like a really nice human being, and he talks about his stand-up career and all the great things he does in professional wrestling. You come out going, yeah, Ziggler's great, and then you see his matches, and you're like, fucking, you're terrible.
That's because his promo is always shouting.
Fucking hell. So the crowd are fucking dead. Lars bleeds the hard way.
That's probably because he bit into the mice that he commented on in the promo, but he didn't say the blood of their bodily fluids, because we can't say blood on TV, because saying blood is like getting hard weighed.
So Lucha House Party all jump Lars towards the end of the match. The ref throws it out, and Lars Sullivan wins via disqualification. And the post-match, the
Because we've got to keep the Lucha Party looking strong. Good thing this wasn't replayed on Monday night and Lars Sullivan destroyed him. Oh, hang on. That is exactly what happened.
God, let's just go past it. There's a promo. Do you want to talk about this anymore? I feel like you've got things to say.
Only Lucha. I noticed they didn't bring the pinata to Jeddah, though.
Fucking hell. All they need to do now is have little fucking lawnmowers that come to the ring with them. They'll be over as fuck, mate.
Fucking Psychosis would be annoyed at that. It's like, that's my gimmick, man.
What is this bullshit? Why a guy like Sullivan, who had all the bullshit that came out about him, why are we pushing this guy still?
Well, he's paid £100,000 as a penalty. Not to a charity. He's been fined. That's gone straight back into the account.
Vince has just gone, thanks, mate.
Yeah.
I'll pay for the jet for another year, you know?
Oh, sorry. Here you go, Brock. That'll get you to Germany.
It's like a fifth of Brock's wage for just this show, you know? Anyway, so, why have I gone back to that? So next up, we've got a How Great is Triple H promo video, which is just totally cringeworthy. It's just all the moments Triple H being like, oh, look, I'm lovely to people. All the wrestlers love me. Look how great I am.
In fairness, that documentary, quite interesting.
Or documentary.
The documentary, they take all the little clips on of Triple H.
Oh, is that what it's
nice.
from? Okay.
Yeah, it's basically the documentary, the lead up to WrestleMania, where he's obviously got to be wrestler, corporate head, marketing, and from a behind the scenes view of what he does, obviously it's like pomp and allure to make it look better than it is, but it's quite interesting to see sort of the amount of effort he has to go for, including that he first managed to get to think about his match with Batista about 2 a.m. on the day of WrestleMania because he'd been having to do too much corporate stuff.
Okay, fair enough.
Which obviously explains why he's not a full-time talent.
Did you see the walking around the convention stuff with him and Stephanie?
Yeah.
Fuck, that is one of the funniest videos I've ever seen in my life. Stephanie going, come on, husband, we have to do this thing for the thing. And Paul's just like, can we just fucking go somewhere else, please? Like, why are we doing this? It just wanders off. And then Steph's like, yes, Triple H, you have to come here to do this fucking thing. And you can see Trips going like, all right, I'm sorry.
I know who runs this company when your father dies.
Yeah, it really is that
Shane.
I don't hate Steph. I think she's fucking great.
Yeah.
I think her and Vince will run this company like an absolute dons, you know? It needs to happen now. It needs to happen 5 years ago.
XFL needs to be a massive success.
Yeah.
Because then it'll grow, and then he'll have to go and really focus on his football league.
Yeah, for sure.
And if he's running a football league, at least for football season, well, wherever it's going to run after the NFL season,
It's going to be summer, yeah.
brilliant. Because then we'll have a really decent SummerSlam, and then we can get shit leading into Mania when he comes back.
Oh, that might work out. Summers of fun, and then winter and WrestleMania of death, and then back to the summers of fun. Anyway, so Triple H versus Randy Orton is our next match. Orton poses while the fireworks go off. Looks pretty fucking awesome, like before. Triple H tricycle. Like it? Yeah. Cool.
I wish I had that trike.
Comes out, and the pyro goes off, and he even does the whole revving the engine thing to try and get the pop, and the crowd just like, yep, thanks, hello.
They're probably sitting going, doesn't Undertaker ride a two-wheeled motorbike? Doesn't Chuck Palumbo ride a two-wheeled motorbike?
Get the Kid Rock out. So, So Cole says this great line. Well, this is one that Brian Alvarez went on for about an hour on his pod, so we're not going to do that. But, well, you know, it's a WrestleMania caliber event when Triple H has a badass entrance like that. He came out on a bike, dude.
Again, see the Lucha House Party come out in their mowers.
Yeah, for sure. It's like anything Michael Cole says, you're just like, nope.
Do you reckon they bought his trike over, or do you reckon they found a trike in Saudi?
I'm pretty sure that like they have one in Saudi. They just got delivered. You know, why the fuck would you airlift over a fucking massive trike like that?
WWE is stupid. Or Triple H goes,
maybe.
this is the only one with an automatic clutch because I can't do gears.
Do you not think the whole Triple H icon thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a little bit bad guy Nazi-esque.
Yes.
It's a bit weird, isn't it?
I wonder if sometimes when they've made his gear and he's looking before he goes out in the ring, he says to Steph, going, am I the baddie?
Shout out Mitchell and Webb.
Yep.
So, of course, Triple H poses as his bigger and louder fireworks go off because he's the bigger Don, obviously. The bell rings and the crowd goes, this is awesome.
At that stage, I want to kill myself.
Fucking marks, for sure. So, crowd at least seemed to care about this match, even though I thought it was incredibly boring.
I wonder if they've got like SmackDown from 2005.
Yeah.
And these are the top stars. Like, we've got this really current product.
2005, wasn't that the Rey Mysterio Orton like fun period of SummerSlam of SmackDown?
Possibly, because that's when it's
know.
SmackDown 6.
Yeah, 6. Oh, like yeah, I know. So Edge and all that lot as well. Yeah, I mean, it has this match has the longest chinlock spot I've ever seen in my life, and I started to wonder: is Orton meant to be the heel?
Work smart, brother.
That's how it's coming across.
He's supposed to be the heel, yeah.
I thought Orton was a face at this point.
No, Orton's a heel.
He's not doing very much heely stuff.
That's because he's decided he doesn't give a shit anymore.
Well, maybe.
Basically, what's happened in Orton's personal life, he's got married someone he really, really likes, and now does this.
It just turns out, you think about how long he's been gainfully employed by the WWE. He's one of their top paid guys.
Well, the thing is, as well, for Orton now is that he can't do anything new because he did it all so young and so early in his career. What else can Orton do that's interesting? Even if he like has a character spike. Oh, I'm going to put him with the Wyatt family.
The thing is, as soon as you do anything like that with Randy Orton, it becomes but it's kind of boring because he's top guy Randy Orton.
Yeah,
and it's like he gets so demoralized by taking a step down in action, and then he gets put back into the main event scene, and he's like, yeah, okay, cool.
It's the Sheamus syndrome.
Yeah, it takes someone like a Seth Rollins to come along and go, look, why don't we try this at WrestleMania? Then they have that amazing spot where they go for the curb stop RKO spot that everyone remembers. But Randy doesn't do shit like this week to week.
Because he doesn't care. Why?
Yeah.
Because he's like, I've got probably a very decent downside guarantee. Why should I bother?
Yeah, I guess so, man. I think it would be hard to care if you're in Randy Orton's situation, you know?
And this is the thing, when we had all like the AEW stuff, like, oh, they're going to go for one big star. They don't need Randy Orton because he'd just be okay. Great, he'd have new matches, but what can his character do that's not already seen?
This is not a popular opinion, but Randy Orton's really fucking good.
Yeah. Again, they always say like if you're going to build a prototype wrestler, he's everything.
Yeah,
he can go in the ring. He's got strength. He's got speed. He's got a good look. He can cut a promo.
You kind of with WWE at the moment, I want them to get rid of all people over kind of like 45, 50 at the moment. You know what I mean? So no more Taker, no more Goldberg, no more Triple H. Like just get rid of these people. Like have the
reset, have the new era reset like they had to do around WrestleMania 30.
Absolutely. Don't disregard all these people. Like use them well. Don't put them in big main event matches and stuff. Like let's let Randy Orton take that slot. You know, be the Tanahashi.
Yeah.
Be like the old guard guy hanging around, like keeping the young boys down and such. You know, he'd be fucking great in that heel position.
Yeah. The thing they've got to do, as will become apparent as we continue through the show, is that I agree they need to get rid of the old timers.
Yeah.
But they need to bring back squash matches and enhancement matches.
I totally agree. They did that with Braun for a while, and I was thinking this is fucking great.
I'm not saying you should have
stopped it completely,
or basically have your lows to mid card guys as the ones who always just lose. Because the problem is where you always have these big blockbuster matches on Raw, nothing is new anymore. Nothing's new. Everything we've seen at this show, we've seen before. We've seen Andrade.
It's so weird to complain about something being too good, but it almost is, you know?
Yeah, but we'll get to it shortly. But you've got 50 wrestlers in a battle royal, and you can't still have something that's new. And someone goes, this is interesting. The newest thing you had on this show is fucking Goldberg Undertaker, because Goldberg did this.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to set out my AOL contract, thanks.
Yeah, for sure. That was a first time match as well. But anyway, so you sing along with Triple H as he does the whole suck it thing, and I'm like, Saudi Arabia, are you sure about that? But it went over. It was okay. I've just put a note here, just said, please go home, lads. Like, this match is so fucking long. It felt like nothing was really happening.
But it's a Triple H match.
Yeah, they do all their spots. It's okay. But I wanted more overbooked bullshit, but there's no real story to do it with.
No.
So how are you going to do it? You know, like
there's no denying that for the heavyweight style, they are the best people on this card. And what they did nothing wrong. It just wasn't exciting.
They again, much like with the match earlier with the Seth and his ribs, they started to work into the gimmick, into the match. Sorry, they started to work into the match that Orton has got a sore arm, and so Triple H goes after it. But then Orton goes into his kind of end spot and is on the mat slamming the mat with both arms, and you're like, for fuck's sake, man, at least do it with one arm, you know, to sell this one.
One thing that I hate in general in pro wrestling, whether it be WWE style or even on indie wrestling, if you've ever damaged your arm, or even let's say something simple as a punch. If you punch someone in the face as hard as you can,
fucking hurts.
It's not hard.
Yeah, for sure.
23rd of June.
That's a fair point. Yeah, something little something like that. Yeah,
it doesn't take.
No one does that.
Obviously, you don't want the whole fucking ring.
Can you imagine? Yeah, every time someone in a battle royal, I go, oh man. Does the Superman punch, wank off, Superman punch, oh man, a bit.
I refer to Roman when he does this as his magnesium wanking claw.
Fucking A. So there's a nice little pedigree reversal roll through stand up into the RKO spot. But Triple H kicks out, and I'm like, don't kick out the fucking RKO. Some things need to be protected, you know, and that's one of them for me. It's so over. When it's over as a meme, like, just protect it. Yeah, please, Triple H. Triple H blocks the punt. Orton then kicks out of the pedigree, and you're like,
tit for tat.
See earlier almost, you know, very 50-50 booking. I'd prefer they weren't kicking out of other people's shit, you know. Triple H does 4 backdrops onto the announce table. I am the table, and it won't fucking break. They really haven't worked the crowd enough in this match because the crowd are just dead, and they were really into it to start with.
Mark Andrews and Eddie Dennis set that table up.
But there's one moment at this point where Triple H goes like raw to the crowd, and the whole place goes fucking bonkers.
Yeah,
and it's silent again. Because they're not constantly working. They need to treat this more of like an old school crowd that doesn't understand what they're doing almost, you know, and actually get them involved in the match because that's all they're here to do.
Do you think part of it, though, is again similar to voice breaking? Do you think part of this is to do with, again, how they've not been in attendance of wrestling shows, so they don't know what their role is? Because again, as you said, like the Japanese fans, more so recently in New Japan over, let's say, 10 years ago, they get a bit more hyped of it, but it's a bit more of a westernized product now.
And they do it when it matters.
Yeah.
When the wrestlers tell them to do it, essentially. Yeah. Which is what Orton and Triple H are not doing here.
No, and as you said, Triple H got it there, but it's up to the more experienced wrestlers suddenly go, we haven't worked this audience before, let's let them be the match.
Yeah. You could have done half the time, half the amount of spots, and just interacted with the audience more, and he would have been 10 times better. You know, which is not something I usually say about pro wrestling, but really this is something they need to do.
Randy Orton should have just gone into the crowd and punched a woman. They've gone, oh, he gets us.
Yeah, absolutely. So, RKO out of nowhere, pretty much as soon as they roll back in the ring for the 1, 2, 3, and thank fuck it's finally over. Randy Orton wins.
And again, right result.
Yeah, for sure. It's okay.
Yeah, this for nostalgia purposes.
Yeah.
From an attempted old school wrestling side of things, this was, I think, technically, albeit very, very slow, technically the best match on the card.
Yeah.
But the rings, it's not my overall favourite taste of in-ring action, but
No.
everything was smooth, everything was fluid, albeit very slow. Everything was done with purpose.
Yeah.
But that's, if I'm complimenting a wrestling match going, everything meant something.
Yeah, for sure.
But until you kicked out the flipping finishers.
Yeah.
Don't kick out.
And stop selling the arm as well.
Yeah. Don't kick out finishers.
The first 10 to 15 minutes of the match is all around Orton's arm.
Yeah.
They just completely forget about it. It's like, why is this a thing now? Why is this not the story?
Probably because they suddenly thought, oh, they have these cut off, don't they?
It's like, but it's when they it's when they talk about the work rate era and such. It's like they have a normal match and then go, oh, we have to put 10 minutes of kicking out finishes and work rate at the end because it's the work rate era.
Pointless.
You're like, just cut that last 10 minutes. Just do the match.
Yeah.
You know? It's fucking shit. Anyway, so my notes apparently didn't send this one little bit. So we've got a main event up next. Have you gone? Do you want to call it?
Well, the main event. You're not talking about our battle royale.
Oh yeah, the battle royale. Fuck, none of my notes are here. I don't know what's happened to them.
Oh no, you've also missed Big Braun and Bobby Lashley.
I don't know what's happened to my notes at all.
Right, so we won't go too busy on the old spot fest itself, but so we've seen the build up to Braun Strowman, Bobby Lashley leading up to this on Monday Night Raw. They had a classic arm wrestling match leading up to this.
This is how you're utilising Strowman of all people, you know.
And well, in fairness, he won the arm wrestling match.
Got to get him over,
and he threw the chalk in the eye. So my notes basically, they're clearly putting the raw strength and determination against each other. No, cheers that.
Is that after Triple H Norton?
Yes.
Oh, it is. Okay. So yeah, I don't know why my notes aren't there, but whatever. Go on.
So we started off with Lashley, dropping Strowman with a big power slam, but he could only keep him down for 2 because power slam early on in the match. Which you expect. Corey Graves basically talks up the IC champs, former IC champs. Oh, he's such a badass. So I'm going to call this badassery in my notes.
Okay.
Strowman does his classic fight back, flattening Lashley with a spine buster, following a running shoulder block on the floor, delivered another. Lashley bumped hard onto the floor. Second hardest part of the ring, the floor. In the ring, Strowman delivered his power slam. Lashley kicks out. Oh, look, we're kicking out finishers again, are we?
So Lashley kicked out the power slam. Yeah, fucking hell.
Strowman got frustrated, charged Lashley, collided with the ring post. Lashley, seizing the opportunity, rushed round the ring, sent Strowman back first into the guardrail. Yeah. Suplex on the entrance ramp. Big suplex. Made sure he walked back up to the LED light display.
I love it when they go, oh, right onto the steel, and you can hear the LED plastic going, clunk, pop, pop, pop.
And then back in the ring, we've got Strowman sending Lashley off the top rope, delivering 2 power slams, and keeping Lashley down for the 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, you see Strowman here, and you realise how athletic the guy is. Like, he looks like he kind of is almost stumbling the way he walks. But as soon as he's in the ring, you're like, fuck me, this guy can go.
The only thing I've got to criticise Strowman for is when he runs. Because when he ran into the turnbuckle to get ready, he was like, dip, 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 little baby feet.
Yeah, I think that's to keep his knees in good shape almost, because they look like they're a fucking state, to be fair.
So that was that. Not really much else to...
I don't think I need to go into my Strowman rant again, but you see him here, like, Bobby Lashley is a solid worker. He's fine. I have no problem with Bobby Lashley whatsoever.
Good mid-carder.
As soon as he came out, I was like, oh, where's Leo Rush? And you're like, oh, is it like Zelina Vega where they have to blur him out the whole time?
Do you know what's actually happened with Leo Rush?
Go on, what happened?
He complained about not having any money, so they just don't take him on the road. He claimed he wasn't earning enough and he thought he was one of the top stars. So they've basically kicked him to the curb and he's sitting at home.
I'm bemused by this. What?
He was complaining...
You're a runt of the litter at this point. You need to fucking earn your stripes, son.
Yep. He was complaining that by the time you take into consideration the travel expenses that they have to do, he doesn't get flown first class, that he's got no money. He's out of money, and he wants a new contract because he wants to have some money for what he's done for Lashley. And unsurprisingly, WWE turned around and going, you're a bit of a troublemaker, aren't you, prick?
Wow. I mean, he's done some good for Lashley from what I've seen.
Yeah, Lashley has been elevated by having Leo Rush there. But
know your fucking role.
Yeah.
You know?
205 Live, mate.
Yeah.
Now Chad Gable's in your space.
Oh man, I saw that. I was like disappointed. But then people keep talking about how Jack Gallagher and him are having some really quality stuff. Apparently,
this was last night. They had a pretty barnstormer of a match based on reviews. I've not seen it myself.
Cool.
Then we're on to our not main event of the evening. We've got Dolph Ziggler and Kofi.
Oh, fuck. Jesus Christ, I've missed loads of stuff, haven't I? I'm just going to quickly send myself my notes because I know there's stuff here that I've got to mention.
It's fine.
Yeah? All right, fuck it, go on.
So we obviously had our inspirational, motivational video package of our return to Ghana. I don't know what Kofi was doing, but Dolph was there. God,
I forgot that I had that promo earlier. Then it takes ages to get to this match, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, obviously they're showing Kofi as their returning hero in Ghana, which was excellent.
Yeah.
So we start off with Michael Cole putting over in this match that these wrestlers have wrestled for every single title on the card, other than the Universal title. They've battled each other for IC title, US title, tag team title. Yeah, right. Didn't mention the 24/7 title. Didn't mention.
So they're missing a few off that list, aren't they?
Yeah. Lots of ground and pound from Ziggler in this match. I can't take him seriously.
I found my notes.
Oh, well done.
It should have been me, Dolph Ziggler. Yeah, I can't take the whole thing. I just can't take seriously. I'm struggling with it.
Yeah, they should have pulled the trigger of Dolph when he cashed in, and then he got a concussion. And Vince McMahon put around, concussion, pussy. Not going to book you.
The whole thing with Dolph is so weird. In that, is there anyone on the card on the roster that is more of a had the potential? They completely fucking screwed it up than Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah, he was HBK.
Yeah, he could have been. They even tried it with like Drew, but then like Drew went off to do other better things with Shane. Yeah. Shane blatantly saw this and went, "Oh, that looks good."
Yeah, and I'm the best in the world
for sure. It's so bad. I thought Dolph looked really sunburnt as well, which I thought was quite funny.
Yeah, very bronzed.
But much like the match earlier, like Ziggler just dominates.
Yeah,
the whole match.
Heel's got to put over, and then we've got to have our WWE champion fight back against adversity.
Yeah. It's...
Can't imagine we're going to have a super show in Ghana.
Probably be more over than this. They'd probably give a shit at least, you know?
True.
So, I mean, I personally just basically anyone in the stadium just does not give a fuck. I've made a sandwich and invented a song that goes, "No one cares," over and over and over.
What was in your sandwich?
It was, oddly, it was a weird one. And I started making it, and then I was like, I'll just have peanut butter. I'm trying to be healthy, right? Because I had like wholemeal bread. I'm like, being good. And I was like, oh, you know what I haven't had in ages is peanut butter with Marmite. And I was like, you know what goes really well with Marmite? Cheese. And so I was literally standing there making a sandwich, kind of watching it going, yeah, still happening. Yep. I'm really fucking bored of this. So, yeah, it was all right.
So, just checking. Did you have a peanut butter, Marmite, and cheese sandwich, or just a Marmite and cheese sandwich?
All three, baby.
Peanut butter and cheese. Interesting.
Actually quite nice. Yeah, if you put a bit of banana in there as well, I guess like really extravagant.
I made a rookie error when I started training with Mr. Wicked at MFH Fitness, and he always suggested when I was doing some early morning work, it's like, make sure you eat, because I can't normally eat food before doing any form of physical activity because it makes me feel really sick.
Okay.
But he was like, no, you should probably eat something. Can't stand peanut butter. And he said, why don't you have some peanut butter and like a banana on toast? And I was like, oh, I hate peanut butter. But when I bought some peanut butter, sat there in the mornings going,
and choking down peanut butter.
Choke it down like a good little trainee. Turned up to do it, started working out, and I was like, oh, I'm going to throw up because I really hate peanut butter. And it's like, are you all right? I was like, I shouldn't have eaten the peanut butter. It's like, what's wrong with it? I was like, I don't like peanut butter. Why did you eat it? You told me to.
You're a good trainee, at least.
I follow instructions and I listen well.
But you've played in bands and stuff, right?
Yeah.
So my biggest mistake ever, this with the Irish boys, we were in Basingstoke, I want to say.
The heartland of pop punk.
To be fair, I played a really good venue with like a decent crowd and such, like one of the better gigs of the tour we did. But I remember going next door, we went to like a little Weatherspoons. And I ordered like the giant hot dog with like everything on it. I was like, nom, 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 nom. I was like, when are we playing? 20 minutes. Oh, fuck. So the whole gig going, oh, that doesn't feel good. Like I was talking to people at like the side of the stage and stuff the whole time. It was one of the best gigs I ever played in my life. But
I like the fact that our food stories are better than the show.
Oh, it's so much better. Fucking A. So Kofi does, this is the most horrible spot of the night where I'm like, Dolph Ziggler can go fuck himself. Like, I'm never going to forgive him for this. Kofi does the trust fall spot off the top to the floor, and Dolph completely fucking misses.
Murder Clown sat at home in Mexico is like, what are you fucking doing, Dolph?
Fucking A, man. Like, doesn't need fucking Drew McIntyre. He needs a Murder Clown to catch Kofi off the top.
Murder Clown would have catched him and put him down gently.
Yeah, for sure.
Murder Clown, who briefly followed me on Twitter and then unfollowed me.
Did he really?
He was following me for like 3 days. I was like, I'm going to save this for the pod. And I looked at it today. It's like, he's fucking unfollowed me.
I've tweeted him so many times going like, can we have some merch, please?
Oh, yeah.
I want a t-shirt. I want a mask. I'll wear it every fucking show we do. But like, I think the language barrier is a bit of
I was hoping I was going to give it a couple of days because, obviously when you follow each other on Twitter, you can then direct message. I wanted to send a message going, please record a Ford for the pod.
Oh, that'd been amazing.
But he stopped following me, so I can't fucking do it.
Murder Clown, man, get in touch with your boys, trust us.
Oh, actually, Pagano, if you know Murder Clown, could you get him to record a Ford for the show?
Do you know Pagano?
No, I just thought it was more fun to say Pagano, don't record a Ford for the show, but ask Murder Clown to do it.
What a dick move. So, shenanigans with Xavier kicking Dolph in the face. Trouble in Paradise.
Face. Shenanigans.
Where'd he kick him?
Yeah.
It wasn't the face, wasn't it? Didn't I say face?
No, I'm just saying.
Oh.
As in, like, face
Oh, because he's a face. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it?
Big E heel turn coming.
Well, yeah. So Trouble in Paradise, spinny kick thing for the 1, 2, 3, and still Kofi Kingston. Pretty crap match, really. Let's talk about Kofi's reign first before we get on to the future.
Well, it's why the ratings are terrible. Oh, hang on, wait a minute. No, it's because your product's shit.
When everyone was coming into Mania going, oh, Kofi's the man, all this sort of shit, I remember saying to you and a couple of other people, is he? I don't get it. Like, he's been there a long time. He's talented in the ring. He's got fuck all momentum behind him. He can barely talk. Like, he can't cut a face promo.
He was the happy ending.
Yeah.
He's a WrestleMania moment.
For that massage, you mean? But no, I know what you mean. Like, it's...
Had Mustafa Ali not been injured, Kofi would have been nowhere near that main event spot because he had a great showing in Elimination Chamber. And basically, Vince McMahon did this go, Kevin Owens against Dragon. Oh, hang on. Oh, Kofi. Yeah, Kofi versus Dragon.
The whole
we can sell
booking
merch.
of Kofi and going into WrestleMania and post WrestleMania all feels so short-sighted.
Yeah,
it's really weird in that I like Kofi. It feels weird to say bad, negative things about his act or whatever.
Kofi's done nothing wrong. Kofi's capitalised. The fans got behind him because they think he deserved it. Obviously, we had last year very much the women's movement, the Evolution pay-per-view, and now we had the very much inclusive approach of we've never had a black WWE champion.
Yeah.
Kofi's over. Brilliant.
For sure.
And let's make that headline at WrestleMania 35 because, let's be honest, the women are going to go on at 1 a.m.
Yeah. They have had black WWE World Heavyweight Champions, but let's just carry on. Yeah.
No, not WWE champions. They've had World Heavyweight Champions. They've never had...
He's half Samoan, half black. Half African American, whatever they want to call it.
They called him that to start with, and they realised they didn't have the 100% what they needed.
So weird to define race this way. But
it's insane.
Doesn't matter.
I'm going WWE. Yeah.
So, the future. So I started thinking about, well, Dragon's just come back. Him and Kofi have got a nice story kind of going on. Apparently, Dragon's still a heel.
Yeah, he's teamed with Rowan. And they've got the tag championships.
Weren't on the show.
That's because Brian refused to go.
Okay, good man. Okay, so Dragon's now doing this tag thing. Okay, we can just forget that. Get rid of it.
With heavy machinery? What are you talking about?
But Dragon is a natural face. He's very good heel, but really he's the greatest fucking wrestler that's ever existed in all time.
This is what he wanted to do, though.
Yeah, I totally get why he wanted to do it, and he proved that he can do it. He's fucking amazing. But do you not... I started to think about how it would be amazing if you had Dragon kind of coming back into a face role with a big face pop return. Because if you did, he's coming out to rescue someone. Could it be Kofi? You know what I mean? In this moment. But then Kofi turns on Dragon. That's a more natural fit for both guys. Kofi is a very good, obnoxious heel when he wants to be. But they never really do it because they never really gave him the momentum behind it. And I think you could... I don't think it works. Because I started thinking about it and going like, well, Dragon's so established as a heel now. To flip-flop him like that would be everything I detest about pro wrestling, everything I complain about. So why not just do it with Big E?
Big E should be their top face.
Yeah.
Because
I hate the idea of him being a heel. He's too lovable.
Big E's hilarious on Twitter.
And his promos are hilarious.
Yeah.
He's entertaining in the ring when he wrestles as well.
When he was doing the 5 count in NXT as well, he was just...
I'm a bit about that, but yes, I didn't hate it.
Face gimmick got him over.
Yeah, for sure. I think he could be a fucking amazing face to Kofi's heel character. If we're gonna break up the New Day, which I don't think they ever will, to be totally honest. Exactly. Yeah, the money they get through that, and the gaming channel that Xavier has up, down, and everything. Like Big E and Kofi are so important to that, and I think that makes a fuckload of money, to be totally honest. Without the conventions and everything else, and games and 2K and all that sort of stuff, there's a lot of connection with Vince and Xavier and all that sort of stuff. But I love the idea of Kofi being a vicious, obnoxious heel and holding that belt for another couple of years, while Xavier and Big E kind of like, don't fully turn on him, but like, Kofi grants Big E a match through frustration almost.
Yeah.
And Kofi almost gets there, and Xavier has to pick, and it's such a good story to tell. Loads of layers of grey and area and stuff,
Sorry, what you've done there is you've used thought, long-term booking, and a small thing of something called creativity.
Yeah.
No, we're going to have the Lucha House Party and Lars Sullivan for the next 7 weeks.
Yeah, exactly.
Until Lars Sullivan demasks Gran Metalik and goes, "Oh, you're not black. I'm sorry."
One can dream, though. One can absolutely dream. It's a couple of times in my life I wish I was black. Anyway, so Dolph backstage at Byron Saxton post-match, and apparently this was Dolph's big return match. Didn't even realise.
Yeah, he'd been out doing comedy.
Oh, there we go. So he wants Kofi Kingston one-on-one, so he wants Kofi in a steel cage.
In the Rage in the Cage!
There's never interference in cage matches, is there?
Oh, no.
So let's get into it. So there's a Ronda Rousey's amazing promo. Apparently it's another documentary. You watched it?
Very interesting, very good.
Yeah, okay, cool, awesome.
Yep. That fucking face hugger, though, was in it. So well done, Travis.
Oh, okay, fine. I thought you meant like, Anyway.
Might as well have been.
Yeah, for sure. So fans Vox Pop promo. I love these. Like the one before SummerSlam 92.
Yeah.
Where they just like get random fans to scream and say funny things. It's just the best. They're hot and they're excited.
Burn it down! Burn it down!
Generally really, really funny though. Really
Yeah.
enjoyed this. Probably one of the biggest pops tonight, just watching these fans at ringside saying stupid shit.
Welcome to Saudi Arabia, WWE!
Yeah,
Welcome AEW!
Oh, that's the wrong one.
I did notice on Raw, again, just through sort of online commentaries, is
Yeah.
WWE made a lot of references to this show.
Oh, really?
And they were like, see,
Oh,
we
surprisingly.
are globally inclusive. No other sporting brand has the global reach that we do. It's a case of, give it a couple of years, boys.
Yeah, they're getting there already. I was going to say something then I'm not allowed to say, am I? Am I allowed to say that yet?
About what?
Well, let's just skip over it, because there's some stuff we know through our OWE links.
Let's leave that for now.
Okay, cool, awesome. So, 50-man Battle Royal, specifically Man Battle Royal.
The largest battle royal in WWE history. Now, it's a real shame that Braun didn't bring that fucking green belt to defend after winning the Greatest Royal Rumble.
Jesus Christ, which one? They're both terrible.
The thing I liked about this the most is
Yeah.
the wrestlers they actually gave entrances to after all of the other people had gone through.
It's an insight into who they give a fuck about.
Yep, Miz, Titus,
Yeah.
just for the joke after he fell
That
under
was
the ring.
funny, you can understand that one. He's not a big star, but, yeah.
The fans
fine.
remembered him though, didn't they?
Yeah, that was a good joke. Everyone had a laugh, You see the guys in the ring, like going, oh, taking the piss.
I think Ali shouted out, "Don't run!"
Great stuff. So awkwardly, everyone comes down to the ring, and some people get their own entrances. So Miz gets fireworks as well.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking hell, Miz. Samoa Joe gets his entrance with a few Joe chants. I thought was quite good.
Yeah.
I wonder whether they were dubbed into the music, but whatever. No pyro for Joe.
Yep.
So-
Doesn't need pyro.
Miz Joe, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, fair
In
enough.
Vince's eyes, who's this fat Samoan?
The one that I was just like, oh, okay. Cesaro gets his own entrance. I'm like, please. He's got new gear. Are we going to push him?
No, because he's been injured.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
He's injured now?
Yeah.
Fuck me.
Hey!
Well, that's that then.
He's fucked. He's done.
Because Vince will never get over that, will he?
No.
God.
Apparently he got injured in the 6-man on Raw.
Of all the guys WWE have fucked up, he has to be right up there with Ziggler.
I tell you what, fucking hell, just let him go down to NXT and train and team with Chris Hero.
Yeah.
And just let him be in a tag division there. Just let him do it.
King's Reign Supreme, son.
Yeah.
So Titus gets his own entrance, blah, blah, blah. Ladies and gentlemen, Elias.
Brrrong.
This is so over with me. Every time he's on my screen, I'm not bored as fuck.
He's very good, isn't he?
He's fucking hilarious. He doesn't need to wrestle. He doesn't need to work. He doesn't need to talk. He just needs to come out, do his songs, do his thing, beat people up occasionally. Perfect.
This is what they need to do with him and Bray Wyatt. They don't need storylines. They just need to be characters on the TV show.
Perfect. Feels like Attitude Era throwback.
Yeah.
You know, he's a shit in-ring worker, as most of the Attitude Era guys were. But fuck, he's entertaining.
Elias is the first person who's come up from the main roster from NXT who is better on the main roster than NXT.
For sure. Like,
and No Way Jose.
Oh. But like this whole show, aside from like, you know, seeing La Sombra and Balor and people like that, even though the matches were a bit meh, you know, I've been bored as shit. I regretted doing this, like just because I had to sit and watch it.
I enjoyed when you
funny podcasting, but you know,
I enjoyed when you said this going, it's 4 hours.
4 fucking hours, son. So Elias's song is fucking hilarious, and then we get into the battle royal, and it's about 2 minutes in after everyone does the big jump start thing with Elias and everything. And I'm just like, these aren't as fun as Rumbles, are they? This is really fucking shit.
Well, you're in for a treat then, because on the 23rd of June at the Hawkins Community Centre, it's the Kings of Summer Rumble.
I love a Rumble.
Not a Battle Royal.
Rumbles, you can tell stories, you know?
Although I am
Battle
now...
Royales, it's just a clusterfuck.
I'm a Battle Royal specialist now.
Nice.
So that's fine.
Second one in a couple of weeks?
Well, this is a Rumble, so, you know, second one in the space of a year.
Fair enough. So think of the cost of flying all these people out just to do this bullshit.
One jet, it's fine.
Just hired a jet, didn't they, to do it?
Yeah. Well, they showed it obviously on the tarmac when they showed the 24/7 title change with it.
Okay.
The plane.
Oh,
with the
they did.
upstairs and the
Yeah, I saw that on
downstairs,
YouTube and all that sort of bullshit. So Graves and Cole are so bored they start talking about when the sun will rise and what time it is, and they have literally a 5-minute conversation with Renee where they're like, "Oh yeah, it's like 1 o'clock in the morning now. The sun will be up in 2 minutes."
I would have been really happy if they turned around and gone, "What's John up to this weekend?"
I think they want to mention the temperature as well, by the way.
Oh, fucking hell. I look forward to when they bring that out on Raw. Oh, it's about 70 in here.
Yeah, it's quite warm today. It's summer. It's fucking hilarious.
Oh, you've gone to Saudi Arabia and it's warm? Oh, what a fucking surprise.
So, skip to the end. Miz is eliminated by Elias, which leaves the last 6 of Ali. Not calling him Ali, he's Ali.
Ali G.
Ricochet and someone on the other one side of the ring.
What, Mansoor?
No,
Sorry.
blowing the spot. Samoa Joe, Elias, and Cesaro on the other side of the ring. Rico and Ali drag Joe over the top rope, eliminating him. Cesaro eliminates Rico and Ali. Mansoor, as they call him, eliminates Cesaro when he's already on the outside, leaving Elias and Mansoor. Mansoor, I think he is.
Well, on NXT he's been Mansoor, and on NXT UK he's been Mansoor.
Is he actually on NXT?
Yeah. He's been on NXT a couple of times. He's been on NXT UK a couple of times.
I thought this was like his debut or something. I've never heard of this guy.
He's not a prominent part of NXT.
Can he work?
He can work.
He can cut a promo. It's a fucking long promo, but it's a promo.
It's going to be the only promo he gets in WWE. Might as well milk it.
He's not a white baby face, bullshit. So, of course he's not going to get work. It's fucking ridiculous. So Mansoor eventually back body drops Elias over the top rope, and surprise, surprise, the local lad wins it.
I like the fact that it got until it was the final 6 that they never mentioned his name or even put him on the camera.
Yeah,
there were a couple of times the camera cut to Mansoor and they cut away really quickly.
Okay. Do you think that was deliberate to make it such a surprise?
Yeah. Who's this guy?
Okay. He looks all right.
Yeah, he looks like Ali and Seth Rollins. They're all of the same build and size and long black hair.
Fuck, man. Yeah, looks exactly the same, didn't he?
So don't worry, WWE. If Seth Rollins goes to AEW, just put one of these other guys in. It's like when fucking Mystico left.
It's like, how Man City have got like Kevin De Bruyne, right?
Yeah.
But if Kevin De Bruyne is injured, they've got Mahrez and Silva and anyone else. Like they've got a whole wealth of people that can like fill his position. WWE are doing that.
Yeah, it's exactly that. They've got Ali next.
Got doppelgangers just ready to go if someone drops out.
That's what we did in Wrestling 4 with me and Elliot Jordan. It's fine.
Oh, it's fucking great. So a post-match promo with Byron in the ring. And Mansoor talks, but skip to the end.
At this stage, I'm really bemused by Byron Saxton's really shit sideburns that go at a 90-degree angle.
They're not great, are they? But
if we got to shave, maybe it's a rib.
But Mansoor's promo at the end, I swear, is 5 minutes.
Do you think at some point they're going to call him McMansoor?
Mansaurus?
Yes!
But let's be honest, on this win, it gets a huge pop.
This is the best part of the show.
Kids in the audience almost in tears of joy, and there's one guy who's got the whole Saudi big kind of headdress and the gear on, and he's just like going, like this, like so proud and like angry proud, you know?
Yeah.
And it's nice to see this emotion coming out of any wrestling crowd, no matter how crap I thought it was.
This is the best part of the show.
Yeah, it's right up there.
This is the hope
Yeah.
that you too can leave that fucking country.
Ooh, so Stomping Grounds promo, big pops for the women's match graphics as they pop up, and we wonder whether these are canned or not earlier.
Tits and beaver.
Yeah, for sure. Like, it seems like they were there in the arena.
I think so.
but
I'd
don't
like
know.
to give it the benefit of the doubt.
It's time for your main event of the evening. The first time ever. The aged Undertaker versus...
Wait, sorry, the Asian Undertaker?
No.
And that was Mansoor.
Undertaker versus Goldberg, right?
At this stage, I thought, right, these entries are going to be about 20 minutes. I can probably go for a poo, have a sandwich, do some work, and be back just in time for the match to start. I was right.
I timed it.
Yes!
Undertaker's entrance from Druids to introductions is over 6 minutes long. It's a fucking match length.
That's it. Work smart, boys.
Fucking crazy. Right, let's quickly run through some of the bullshit that happened in this. So, the opening package, all this Tony Schiavone, Michael Cole in this opening match. Fuck the lineup. God damn it, this was funny. I'll say it again, but it won't be as funny. So, all this Tony Schiavone, Michael Cole in the opening package is making my ears bleed. Opening package is generally really, really good.
I like the fact that they always made sure that when they had Goldberg in, they had a lot of Michael Cole commenting of Goldberg being there, even though it was WCW footage. Goldberg's here! Hang on, that's when he was on Nitro.
But like this time is like, it was actually quite touching hearing like Tony Schiavone's voice. There's even a bit of Bobby Heenan in here, and you're like, awesome, that's really cool.
Had a bit of JR in there as well.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Really good. Their video production team, like as crap as stuff in WWE can be, their production team, fucking hell, they're the best, the absolute best.
It's, as you said, if you're watching this for the first time, if you're new to the product and it's being broadcast in Saudi and you're like, this is a big deal.
Yeah. And I'm going to be honest, like, for us as, how old are you now?
35.
35. Okay, I'm 33, almost 34, right? And so you hear this dum, 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 bah, 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 and you're like, oh, it's Goldberg. Like, I get so fucking hyped the second I hear that music because he's the guy. It's like I'm conditioned to watch WCW and be like, he's going to kill people. He's going to die. They're all going to die, you know?
But now modern me sits and goes, oh, this is Goldberg. He's going to twat his head into a locker and bust himself open because he's a prick.
Because I can't stop staring at that little blob on his fucking head where he's already busted himself open. You're like, for fuck's sake. Within seconds, it's ruined.
You had one job, Bill.
I was so hyped and like, I know people have been bullshitting on this match all week long, but
Matt
I'm like,
Riddle especially.
it's really, we'll get into that. But like, you see Goldberg and you're like, it's fucking Goldberg. And you're like, oh, he's got white on his trunks as well. And he doesn't seem to give a shit. And he goes, yeah. And you're like, whoa. Like, you know?
He's basically trying to be a Metallica.
But then he does his entrance and he goes, the pyro goes off and you're like, oh, he's going to appear through it. And then he walks out after the pyro and you're like, oh.
And his kicks are mistimed with the explosions.
And he does the kick. And it's like,
boom.
There's the explosion. And then he kind of walks down to the ring and he lifts a hand in the air. You're like, oh, glad you're happy to be here, mate. Yeah, good stuff. Do you not remember your fucking gimmick?
Well, not in this country.
Jesus Christ, man. The spooky pyro, it's like... Oh,
I liked in commentary
so
that Cole also put over the fact is, and Goldberg's wife and son are here. No, they're fucking not. No,
even if they are there, they probably don't want to watch this. That's for fucking sure. So Undertaker's entrance is 6 minutes long. Huge pop on each dong.
The best part of this podcast, that.
They do the fucking Pink Floyd laser show as well, and I'm like, Taker doesn't need all this.
Yes, he fucking... Well, what followed shows you do.
Oh, maybe he does, yeah. It's an incredible entrance.
Yeah.
It's the production level's fucking bonkers.
Built for stadiums,
But then
this one.
Taker walks down to the ring slowly as Taker does, and he looks uncomfortable.
That's because he's had a long walk. That's a pretty long ramp.
Exactly. Like, this is sad.
Yeah.
It's like Goldberg doesn't give a fuck. Like, he's in great shape, but doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, no more.
Undertaker gives a fuck, but it's like he's just not capable of doing what he needs to be able to do to be Taker anymore.
Yeah.
And like, fuck going through the whole thing. Like, there's a couple of comments which I'll quickly do. So, Graves says a line, which I was just like, oh, as soon as he said it. This is like watching Muhammad Ali versus Mike Tyson. And I'm like, Muhammad Ali had Parkinson's and died 2 years ago. So he's probably right. Like, fucking trash.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, and as we said earlier, on the commentary, Michael Cole was just basically parrot fashioning Vince McMahon for like repeating himself so many times. It was just...
Absolutely. And on the thing you were just saying earlier, like I've written it down, Renee says, Goldberg's wife and son are here. They're not going to want to watch this. I'm like, yeah, me neither. Because this is fucking bad. I love finding these little bits of commentary which make me pop because like, they're not meant to.
The best bit of the flipping match, isn't it?
So, should we just run through it quickly?
Yeah.
So the match is kind of okay to start with.
It's a Goldberg match.
Yeah. It's a short taker match as well. It's fine.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with it at all. Right up until chokeslam, Taker signals for the end. Tombstone. Oh my God, he just killed Goldberg. Goldberg's poor neck. What the fuck? He did a tombstone. Goldberg's head was like an inch or two beneath his knees. Just like clunk. As soon as he hits the ground, you're like, oh fuck, he's dead. Thank God he was okay, but
yeah, because I mean, to fly that body home, that'd be pretty expensive.
Get him in the casket with the American flag draped over and wheel out Goldberg at the end.
Oh, plus when the Druids would come back out, it'd be fine.
Ah, fucking hell. So Goldberg returns the favour.
Yeah, he certainly does.
By giving him the junk hammer right onto his head and neck. Fucking hell.
Neck bridges, kids.
And then they stand up after this. Goldberg goes for a tombstone. They attempt to do the flip back reversal thing that Kane and Taker have done for years and all sorts of people have done. They fuck it up. Taker stands up, goes, fuck this. Choke slam. 1, 2, 3. We're out of here, boys.
And Undertaker looks so fed up at the end of that. His face expression after this match. I think his words were this going, Michelle McCool's pretty hot. Why did I fucking come here?
Mate, the meme face Taker gives at the end of this match. He's just like, as he's doing it.
That's why WCW died.
It's fucking...
And then the most apt thing on commentary, Michael Cole, relish this moment as we don't know how many more moments we're going to have like this from The Undertaker. He fucking retired when he lost to Roman Reigns and he was like, I had a really shit match with Roman Reigns. I want to come back and have another great match. Rusev, greatest Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
Teaming with Kane against Shawn and Triple H.
Oh, that was so bad. Jesus.
And now this. Just, the only thing you can do now, Taker, is do the right thing. Let Bray Wyatt kill you.
Yeah, it's probably the best thing to do.
Let Bray Wyatt kill you, and that's it.
I'm going to be honest. Let's put Taker in the Hall of Fame. Just call it a day, eh?
Well, Rock's going in this year.
Okay, so it can't be Taker.
Well,
Taker
that's my
Rock
guess.
Yeah.
And then when they do their next Texas Mania, that will be when Taker goes in.
Yeah, let's do Dallas.
Yeah.
The giant 100-seater stadium in Dallas. Let's do that.
Yep.
And then let's put Taker in the Hall of Fame. Call it a day. You know, if we're going to do anything, 5-minute squash him and Shawn. That's the only thing that can finish this. Him and Shawn are the only two that can rescue it.
Yeah.
And I think it would be shit because they're both well beyond it.
I think Shawn would still be able to go just.
Because they're just that good. They could work around their frailties and such. You know what I mean?
Someone who you're familiar with and someone you respect. I don't know. I assume that, they've got motorbikes in common, but I can't imagine Taker and Goldberg are a bit like, oh, yeah, you doing some MMA training? What are you doing? Oh, I'm really old and my body's destroyed, so I'm just going to sit home with my wife and kids.
I mean, if Goldberg has any sense, he would have come into this match going, right, what are we going to do, sir? You know what I mean? And done, thank you, sir. Yes, please, sir. It doesn't seem
Followed by how many zeros are on your check?
Yeah, exactly.
Hang on, did you hear that Brock's got his own private jet and we've got to fly with fucking Gallows and Anderson and Mojo Rawley? Give Undertaker a 24/7 title.
The whole thing is just depressing at this point. You know?
This summed up WWE as a whole on this show. Bad ethics.
Oh, the whole show, okay.
Terrible booking.
Yeah.
Wrestlers who should not be wrestling on this card anymore. Terrible commentary. Fantastic production. No stories. Shithouse show. Uninterested.
Yeah. The only thing I wrote down was just this is one of the most boring shows I've ever watched in my life. Like there was times when I was trying to get myself up to enjoy it and just couldn't. There was nothing to latch onto.
Yeah, this was bullshit. And
it's meant to be this. I mean, Devil's Advocate. It's meant to be this spectacular. That it's not really canon. You know, it's like a separate thing almost.
Yeah, this is like WWE light.
But when you see the fans' faces at the end of the match,
it's brilliant.
At the end of that match, it was terrible.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, and then when McMansour went over,
that was amazing.
That was the best part of the show.
But when you see Taker and Goldberg come out and they get huge pops, you know, like when that dong happens, the whole goes, like it's massive. And They get in and they start out and the crowd are really hot for them. And then the crowd start to realise that they're not the people they once were, and you can see them kind of getting into the match, and they fuck up the finish. And literally, this will only work for the video. People on the audio want to get this, but I'm throwing my hands up in the air. There's literally a fan at ringside that just goes, when the finish happens, like, that's it? Seriously? That's fucking it? And that was upsetting to me.
And that's again the problem with these Saudi shows, because, as you said, they're not sold out. Greatest Royal Rumble looked busy.
Yeah.
They're very busy, and they had a Rumble to finish, which Braun went over in. Great. Next show, they had DX versus Taker and Kane. And again, shoddy finish. Triple H got hurt. The fans are like, oh, really?
Yeah.
And now they've given them this for their main event? It's bullshit.
How could you book what the Saudi people, obviously, or the Saudi, whoever has the influence over the booking of this show, how could you book someone that has like superstars in the main event, but is actually still good?
I think by the sound of things, and obviously all the stuff you read online, that the Crown Prince wants this wrestler, and again, apparently requested, despite being told he's dead, Yoko, to come to the show again. And it's like, for all the time, again, it's like they used to do do you remember when they did the Q80 Cup? Or have you ever heard of the Q80 Cup?
No.
So WWE in the 80s went to Q8 for like 3 shows back to back.
Right.
And basically what
Were
happened...
these like USO shows because of the wars at the time? Or
No, this was just purely they wanted the sports board there basically went, here's the money, we'll provide you the stadium, we'll market it, we'll do everything, just bring your rings, bring your talent.
Okay.
And they did 3 days of the Q80 Cup. And those shows weren't great. Because, again, you've got someone else, an outside influence, saying, I want this in this show, I want this in this show. And again, from a WWE standpoint, I assume that's the similar thing to the Crown Prince. I'll give you $50 million, come and do the show, I want these guys on the card.
Yeah.
And if they can't do them, then Babatunde gets the place in the Greatest Royal Rumble in place of Yoko. And also that sumo chap who was in there.
Surely there's a space for, like, a Cena?
Cena refused to go every time.
Oh, he's just not doing it?
He's refused to go every time.
Oh God, who's like a legendary like Attitude Era wrestlers that you could use in this event that can still go? It's like there's no one.
There's no one left.
God,
that's it. But this is the problem we're now in with WWE. During the early 2000s, when people criticised the product because it's a case of there's no good wrestlers, the in-ring stuff is shit. Their ratings were still good because some of their storytelling was all right, and it was lynched by people like Eddie and Cena and Kurt Angle and Edge. Fine, you had your core people there, and you built them up to be big stars. Because you didn't understand
what Rock and Austin would do in their matches was always fucking solid as well.
This is pre that.
Okay,
so obviously that was the tail end of the Attitude Era when everyone was like, "This is the best peak of wrestling." Then when the Cena came through and you had everyone up from OVW, so you had Brock, Cena, Orton, Batista, and everyone was like, "Oh, this is a bit shit."
The white meat babyface era.
Yeah. But it was a bit shit, and it was the Triple H dominance as champion. Everyone's like, oh, this is dog shit. But the in-ring quality was terrible, but at least they had some compelling stories. They had heels were heels, face to face, and there was no 50-50 booking. Mm-hmm. Now they've got the best in-ring talent they've ever had. Unfortunately, they can't tell stories.
Some of them.
Yeah. But the problem is, those who can tell stories are the ones who have probably already become jaded by being in the WWE machine.
See Balor Sombra.
Yeah, exactly. Well, even if you look at someone like, think at the moment how creative Velveteen Dream is. Get him on the main roster and he's not allowed to have that control, he's just going to lose interest. Because it's a case of, I've created this character. WWE, as you've said now, there are no big stars who can sell out who are not mainstream. I mean, I said Cena would be the ideal choice because I think he could still go, but again, human rights issues.
He's not going to do it. He's not going to do it.
As same as Dragon. Dragon went to Greatest Royal Rumble because he was back wrestling, and he was like, I fucking want to wrestle anywhere I go.
Yeah.
But they haven't created big enough stars to sell out on the global stage.
I remember even Jericho, after he did his spot at the Saudi show, whatever it was.
Yeah.
He was on his podcast talking about how like it was terrible, how the organization was terrible. They were surrounded by fans at the airport they couldn't get away from, and all this sort of stuff. You know, so there's obviously real problems logistically with that, and that's why I don't think he would ever come back. And obviously the AEW New Japan stuff, blah 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 blah. But this brings a bigger problem. If this is their big financial crux they're going to keep using to kind of keep the company afloat while the other stuff's not doing so great, let's be totally honest about it. If this doesn't continue, what happens? Like, surely this is not something to bank on almost.
No. I mean, they've signed a 10-year deal.
Okay.
So they're going to be doing 2 shows.
I mean, what does a deal mean, really?
Well, let's see what happens with the Fox deal. But, they've got, I assume they've all got buyout contracts or get out clauses after a set period of time.
This is the era where, like, Conor McGregor renegotiates his contract after every fight, and he signs like a 3-fight contract every time.
Yeah.
If you've got the momentum behind you, you can not turn up if you want to.
Yeah. But this is the thing we've got now. I think they're going to be in trouble. And we've said before that they're going to be in trouble, but this is, I think, their .com.
Yeah.
They're swelling it. They're getting as much money out of it. You're seeing Vince and Stephanie and Triple H and Linda McMahon and Shane all sell their shares on a regular basis. All the shareholder meetings, they're cashing out.
Mm.
And that's because they know, they say, they do like shareholders initiatives to try and get more investment in the company so people can buy a piece of the stock. Yeah, good business practices, but if you've got your main majority shareholder continually cashing out, and yes, he's doing the XFL, that's fine. Why are Stephanie and Paul Levesque taking out all this money?
Yeah.
It's because take it while you can. Now, I'm not saying that if WWE shuts doors tomorrow that, oh no, Triple H will be on the breadline having to work the indies, because he won't. They've got more money than sense, and that's fine. But from a product standpoint and a TV viewership, either they're making the product so shit before they go onto Fox that when they go onto Fox, they're going to go, right, from October, this is what we're doing, and we're going to book this all the way to Mania. We just need to get for the next 4 months. Just get to SummerSlam. That will sell because it's SummerSlam now. We'll do our access. That'll be good. Get past Survivor Series and fucking push on Fox. If they're doing that, stupid, because they're going to lose a lot of fans before they go onto Fox. But I think they're banking on Fox bringing them more eyes.
I think they're going to be surprised.
They're going to be dropped.
Maybe, man. That would be... So we was thinking about, like, I'm watching this show going, like, you see a drug addict or an alcoholic, whatever. They have to reach rock bottom a lot of the time to get that kick up the arse to sort their shit out.
Yeah.
Is this that moment for them?
Yeah. Well, I think the first... Give it 6 months on TNT, and when they start having comparable ratings or even higher ratings than WWE...
Or AEW.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when fight or flight mode will kick in.
Mm.
But as we've said, I don't know if you listened to John Moxley podcast.
I did,
Jericho.
yeah. It's good shit.
Yeah, really interesting from the creative process. And that's... Well, no, but as in like the creative process. And that's the point that I think is failing. You've got people who can tell stories. You've got talent in there. You've just unfortunately got people who can come in at the last minute, too many yes men going, oh yeah, that's a great idea, Vince, rather than turning around and going, Vince, you're a fucking idiot. You don't even remember what Brock's name is.
Yeah.
Stop booking Brock. Start booking your good wrestlers. Start treating your wrestlers with a bit more respect. Because, unfortunately, there's something potentially bad. And even if they don't go to AEW, the indie wrestling scene for the time being, people can earn a fuck ton of money.
Yeah. You see like Joey Ryan, David Starr, and people not wanting to go to these bigger companies right now because they don't need to.
Yeah. They can
There's
name
lots
their
of
price.
money out there,
Yeah.
But for all that to happen, we need WWE to be strong. Like,
oh yeah.
As much as we're criticizing this show, it's for their own benefit almost. You know what I mean? And that they need a kick up the arse.
Yeah.
They need something to change. Like, this is not good enough.
And I know this is the common wrestling fan point, but they think the product will change when Vince McMahon steps away or passes away, which will be the worst thing. And I guarantee you, it's going to be the highest rated Raw after he goes.
Yeah. It'll be a sad day.
It'll be awful.
It'll be good for the product.
Awful. Yeah. I'd prefer him retire or actually make a huge success out the XFL.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
And then we'll have our WrestleMania main event, XFL Player 1 versus XFL Player 2.
As Vince Russo says, it's all a work, man. It's all WWE.
I've come to the conclusion anyone who just says bro is a cunt.
Fucking A, bro. So, thank you very much for watching this week, listening, whatever. We are live on YouTube. We're going to be live next week. I was thinking about this. I think we should just keep doing it live. It saves me having to edit it. If we're not on live at 5 every week, it doesn't really matter, does it?
We're live around 5.
Yeah, around 5-ish every week on a Wednesday. WhatAWrestlingPodcast.com is where you can find all our shit for links to YouTube and all that sort of stuff. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe. Get your friends to subscribe. We've got like a really nice, solid viewer base. But it'd be nice to expand it a little bit.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm on a bit of a mission to try and achieve this. So yeah, like maybe recommend us to a friend, leave us a review, that sort of thing, you know?
Yeah, we love what we do. Leave a comment, leave a review. iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, wherever you consume this. YouTube.
For sure.
YouTube, your streaming still sucks.
Yeah, it's not great. If you really want to help us out, go buy one of these t-shirts from Amazon, amazon.com or amazon.co.uk. They're only $15 or $20 just for the price, the exchange rate or whatever. That would really help us out. It'd be really nice to get some new microphones and stuff. So yeah, that'd be really fucking lovely. Thank you very much.
Because unsurprisingly, Independent Pro Wrestling, now I'm back in the ring, doesn't still pay me to get these microphones.
You can find me at Fanboy Rich on Instagram and Twitter.
You can find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at the Tex Williams.
There you go. You got to set up Facebook now. I think I liked it, didn't I?
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, cool. That's all right. Don't worry. But yeah, now you're back in the ring and stuff. You know, you can book little tax over here. Like, it'd be great.
Book me on a limited schedule.
So, yeah, next week we're going to be doing the NWA's Crockett Cup, which I'm really looking forward to.
I can't wait.
It's going to be the one from this year, isn't it? 2019.
Yeah. Headlined by Nick Aldis and Mighty Skull for the original world title.
The world's heavyweight title. I think you'll find. I'm just pedantic about that a little bit. But yeah, I'm actually looking forward to doing a show where we don't really know anyone on the fucking card. But it seems like quite a big event and stuff. I remember it being talked about a lot. So I'm really looking forward to doing that. NWA, Billy Corgan. I wish I had some Smashing Pumpkins lined up now, but I'll probably get copyright hit for it. So,
despite my rage, I'm still just a rat in a cage.
Goodbye, everybody.